There we go. I wonder if anyone will notice. Ta-da! Alright. Let's send this to my brother, my friends. Oh yeah, right. Better move this thing to the left. Oh wow, that was fast. You have arrived. Brother! I don't know why I love looking at this intro. Interesting. For whatever reason, it does not pick up on me. Uh-oh, am I about to yavoy? Spoon! Oh, I see. So when I go here, no, it doesn't make sense. For whatever reason, I'll worry about it another time. Essentially, I spent a good amount of time configuring the tracking of the thing, but doesn't seem to work when I'm running this, or like the stream in general, which is annoying. Could have sworn I was able to change expressions anytime, or maybe because I'm in a full screen game, it doesn't take anything else at 2-factor. Do not know. No. Before I do anything though, any story thing, I realized that I should probably just do the roulette. But my brother's not on. My brother. Whistleman's on though. That's okay. For now, I'll just run as is with my current class. Don't forget your raid once you're done, alright? Don't worry. I've been pretty caught up on the raid so far in Guardian Tales. Hit classic Guardian Tales. I feel like I've been messing up a few of the attempts, but I seem to be getting most of the damage off. Interesting.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. This world is imperfect.
You know, the more you say it, the more sense you're starting to make.
Exactly! Exactly what I'm saying. The more you listen to Lysandra, the more it just makes sense.
I don't know if that's a good thing, though.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. This world isn't perfect.
Also, if the whole idea is to not fight monsters that are in the way, then what am I gonna do when the monsters see me? Honestly, I was thinking that because of the Undertale Yellow session. I've been thinking a lot of things like, what's the point of these frail worlds? These frail, imperfect worlds that need sacrifices to run on. We should just destroy the entire world and rebuild it to become as beautiful as me. It is I, your pal. Issei is my pal. You're my pal. Oh, hey, it's Nero. Oh, whoa, whoa. He just wants to play Grand Blue Versace against me. And you know what? You should play it too. Yeah.
All I know, I think, about that game is that ProZD actually voices one of the characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Controversial ProZD?
Yeah, actual ProZD.
That's impressive. I'm amazed.
Yeah,
Who does he voice? I'll main him.
Vaseraga?
Vaseraga? He voices Vaseraga?
Apparently.
I'm amazed. That's actually really cool. Good for him.
Is that your new player? Because, is that your new main?
He's my new main now because he's voiced by ProZD, the controversial. Honestly, voicing Vaseraga of all people was the best move. He's gonna be beloved again. Because everybody loves Vaseraga.
I don't know shit about Grand Blue lore.
Vaseraga, I don't know much about him. All I know is that he looks like a bad guy, but he's not. That's pretty much his whole deal. He's extremely edgy, very prone to temper tantrums, more likely to kill his own allies by mistake. He gets taken over by his scythe pretty consistently. But he's a really good guy. Very dad figure. He plays Siegfried and Seox. And I'm going to play Gran and myself insert OC, Lucilius.
So you're telling me
that...
So you're telling me that Vaseraga is basically a ProZD skit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, nice to have you at our party. Yep. Oh, by the way, are you sure we should have this guy in our party?
Yeah, exactly. He's the guy who will do something.
What do you mean?
Fucked
he's
up?
A totally cool dude.
Out of nowhere.
I mean, I don't know. I just get some very weird vibes about him.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He's totally cool.
And very
the horn helmet, the giant scythe. Oh, what? You're talking about this? It's not that bad. Sometimes it possesses me and I, like, murder everyone in the village, but...
Literally! Not like it's his fault. That's his whole deal and his order. But he's the one
man, that's not cool. Like, you shouldn't be making fun of someone for, like...
having a disability. In the form of scythe. That's bad.
Just throw away the scythe. Hey man, I don't think you should be giving people financial advice.
Financial advice? Why? Because the scythe costs money? Honestly, Vaseraga would probably be a better fighter if he got rid of the scythe, but I think he has to hold the scythe.
Hey man, I know I'm strapped for cash, but this thing means a lot to me. What does that even mean? Like, no, I can make do, okay? Like, he's right, like, I could just sell the scythe for some, like, extra cash, but it means a lot to me.
It means a lot.
Me and, like, the demon lord that possesses... Me and the demon lord that possesses me really went through a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think, like... Yeah, I think if I really need money, I can just find him in the couch. Just strap to the couch. Oh,
There's
yeah.
freezing rain here. It's turning everything to ice. Jesus. That's scary. Whenever people say that ice is the weakest element of all magic, I just need to remind them that fire goes both ways. You can burn hot and you can burn cold. Imagine melting in the rain.
I don't think that's fire.
Yeah, it's heat. Why do you think people say, "Ah, it burns" whenever they're cold?
Well, that's not fire. That's
It's
just
like-
that's just inflammation.
Oh well.
That's just your body's nervous system reacting to an extreme temperature change in the only way it knows how to.
Oh, I didn't.
Inflammation.
Well, now I'm learning things. I always thought that heat and cold were two sides of the same coin. That's why
Yes,
you
it
can
is.
burn
Heat,
in the cold.
heat and the absence of heat are two sides of the same coin. Fire and ice aren't.
Okay, fine. Riddle me this then. What about maybe the heat is causing an inflammation in my skin?
Yes. That.
Yeah.
No, the heat causes the chemicals on your skin to denature. It causes your nerves to inflame or send signals that, hey, my body is currently undergoing damage.
Honestly, everything causes a status anymore. The fire is not what's killing you. It's your body killing you. You just need a better body.
The fire is technically killing you because the fire is causing your body to change in a way that it doesn't function.
Oh, that's true. Just wanted to go pop in right cute and say hi. Oh, you mean you want to like pop into the voice chat channel thing? Oh, my friends. Let's another thing we need to move to the left. Discord. Da-da. I'm doing story. I can do roulettes too if you don't mind. My red page is falling behind. My guild master is asking where am I, what am I doing, because he usually likes to help me around, chaperone me around, because he's a pal and a bro, and to a lesser extent a father. Remember, what was it again? Father, I have sinned is the same thing as saying.
Remember the words, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and I'm sorry, Daddy, I have been naughty. Semantically mean the same thing.
I'm in livestream BC. Oh, okay, all right. Let me yoink you in here.
Are you drag on him in?
Yes.
That was such a terrible pun.
I liked it though.
Oh, that was awful pun.
Are you gonna berate yourself because of it? Because that will make it funnier for me.
No, I'm not going to have to
Can you hear me?
drag on anymore. Yes, we can.
Yeah, I can hear you, pal. Welcome, Nero. Shoot, I forgot to ask.
Howdy, I just wanted to pop in and say hi for a minute.
Welcome, Nero, and thank you for saying hello. And if you want to
Yes.
pop in and say hello, my Discord channel.
Yep, we're gonna say this to all of our guests. All three of the viewers right now.
Yeah.
Which are apparent coincidentally the three of us.
Look,
And,
I'm trying
man.
to figure out why it won't let me put you on speaker.
But how does that work? You can't say that for sure, Dante, because what if, like, other people watch this?
I am literally watching the stream right now. There are 3 people watching right now. The participants are...
All 3 of us. That's not true. Craven's in there.
Yeah, and Craven.
Yeah, plus Craven.
It's like that time that I, like... It's like queuing up with the ranked matchmaking in a dead game with like 5 refers, and you see 6 in queue, and it's like, that's us! Oh, that's me!
That's me. Dennis. That's me.
Yeah, there are 2 people watching right now. Haha, that's me!
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What? Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh man.
You're a viewer now.
No, I meant like, where did the enemies go?
I killed all of them off screen. You
Or
missed
rather,
it.
no, like they told me to go somewhere, but I wasn't paying attention. Go with Julius and defeat the tempered soldiers. Julius. His name's Jolas with 2 L's. Julius. Julius.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What I'm saying is that if other people watch this video later, then when you say 3 people, you're gonna have someone in the comments say, more like 1.
Are you suggesting that like people are going to watch this entire video
Yeah.
and they're going to find that line so
Take it-
engaging
Yeah.
that they're going to need to respond to that by saying more like 1?
Yeah, or
Well, now you've caused the basilisk paradox because you said you're going to do it, so you're going to do it.
yeah, it's gonna be me!
It's gonna be Enoen.
I'm gonna be the one that comments in self-serving prophecy. It's gonna be
You know what's a
me.
very interesting thought I've had?
What is it?
What if like humans develop immortality, right?
Yeah,
So everyone lives forever.
okay.
And we solve the issue with memory, so like it's still, you can still forget things, but like you still sort of remember things. So like if you're in a similar situation, like, oh yeah, I remember this. So like the point I'm trying to make is that like, what if like the average human lifespan extends to like infinite numbers of years? Like we've solved the heat death of the universe, and people live forever, for eternity.
I love this. I love this theoretical already.
Right? And hypothetically, let's say that like part of the entertainment for people is that YouTube or some future version of YouTube still exists.
Yeah.
And because people live forever and they want to watch new content, eventually every single person is going to watch every single YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like, eventually someone's going to get recommended this video, like
Yes.
700 million years into the future.
Yeah.
And they're going to be listening to this exact conversation.
Go on.
I gotta head
Someone
out
is
the
going-
foods here.
See
Someone's
ya.
going to watch all of your VODs. More than one person is going to watch some of your VODs. There's going to be someone. There's going to be someone who has been a NEET for the last 500 years because he just stopped feeling like working after like the year like 30,000 million AD. And he just is watching videos. He sees these old games. He decides, you know, what would be really fun? What if I just like go through a binge and like go through the entire history of the Final Fantasy series? And he eventually gets to 14, and the algorithm recommends him this video. And you see how like there are 2 watching right now, and there's probably going to be like 5 views in this video.
Yeah.
He's gonna be number 6.
Well, first of all, that's insulting. I'm sure.
I'm not insulting you. This is a real commentary on like the idea of everything being doomed to obscurity.
It's true.
Like,
No, I
think
get
about-
it. It's just that
think about
6 is so
How many
low.
videos in YouTube right now?
Oh yeah, they have like no views, and they're just
They
like
have
not
0
even
views.
seen.
1 view, 0 views. Like think about how many people are in your situation. There are like 8 billion people on this earth.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were 1,000,001, there are 7,999 people like you.
Like me? You really mean it?
Yes.
I gotta say, because being white hair, red eyed, a hero, it gets lonely.
Like, but what I'm saying is that there's like millions of people that are like wanting to be VTubers, playing games, streaming in these setups, and they're just archiving their days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're archiving their days in YouTube. And the truth of the matter is, most of these conversations
Son of a bitch.
will not be discovered unless we either reach the immortality engine and eternal needs, or one of these people becomes so famous and so controversial that somebody has the urge to dig through
Oh,
all their
God.
videos and watch all their content.
Oh god, what, you're recommending, like, yes, controversial figure, Enoen.
But the thing is that what's going to happen is, but the thing with people being controversial figures is that all the stupid, like, video essays on them are just going to say the same shit, which is, well, most of these are just gaming videos and talking about his opinions on how the taxes of Portugal should work.
Am I literally gonna be
There
in
is
a
this one
compilation
video
video
of him
that you're
basically
saying that's my
admitting-
destiny?
However, there is this one video of him basically admitting that he is the Antichrist.
Anyway, so I'm basically, when you think about it, I'm basically the Antichrist. Yeah, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be my clip.
No, that's what I was saying. What I'm saying is that our conversation right now, like, there's probably people very much like us
I can't wait for
Having
the
our same
YouTube
video.
iceberg.
having the exact same fucking conversation in a different video that was recorded like 7 weeks ago while they were playing like Maple Story. Like, there's probably someone out there like who's saying the words like, I can imagine in my head it's like Alphabet going, you ever think about like how much like time goes into these YouTube videos? Like, if you stream for 8 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
You're basically sharing 8 hours of your own lived experience with the world. So, like, if somebody decides to sit through and watch an 8-hour VOD of your life, they are literally living a day in your life.
Oh my god! You're
Okay, not
right!
literally.
You're traumatizing me, dude! What's But you're so right! That's a good point!
And all I'm saying right now is I wish I didn't have... all I'm saying right now is I wish that I could be doing this bit in front of 2,000 people instead of 2. Where that 2 includes myself.
I apologize. Okay, got it. So for everyone, I need to get more viewers.
But you shouldn't share this bit with people because this is intended obscurity.
Oh yeah, you're right. Man, this is difficult. How do I balance out?
It really gives you a sense of like how insignificant we are.
On the contrary, I feel like it makes us more significant. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I dodged it.
What I'm saying is that it really gives us a sense of how like insignificant we are as engines of creation.
Honestly, I don't see it that way at all. You wanna know how I
we
see
are
it?
more significant as engines of experience. And I would elaborate on this further, but I think it's really funny to just start spewing all this philosophical garbage in this video. So that way, like, in 500 million years...
You're very optimistic about the future, Mr. Insignificant.
In 500 million years, when I've burnt out from being a wagey and decided to just, like, live in, like, a replication of the 21st century apartment as a neat girl.
When you live in the sphere?
Yes. I will come back and be like, oh, I don't remember making this, but this is really interesting.
This is very interesting. I should sit through this and then be like, remember it's you.
And then I remember, oh god. Okay, but that's another,
God,
like,
Notten.
well, that's another, like, thing about immortality, like, and, like, the ascent of humanity, which is, like, if, like, people did live forever, would they want to be the same person forever? Like, I think there would be at least one person who decides to just be like, you know, I just want to forget my entire old life.
Oh, that's sad. I think if you have immortality and you live for like the really young age of 722 and you somehow still don't like who you are, well, that's a shame. That's a damn shame that you're so easily bored of yourself.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be the argument that that person should change who they are?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like...
Wait, actually, you're right. Never mind. Disregard what I said.
I mean, besides all of the very uncomfortable implications of the ability to erase memories, like the most trivial use of this would just be to watch a movie and then forget the movie so you can watch it again.
Oh, that's stupid. You see, I'm of the mind that something can be enjoyed an infinite number of times if you like it. Like, look at me. Do you know? Okay, do you know which timeline I'm in right now? You see that I'm playing through Stone Vigil Hard. I played this game for about, I think, 4 or 5 years. Do you know how many runs of this specific dungeon I've done? And I keep forgetting everything about it. And then occasionally I remember things about it.
And I posit that 4 or 5 years of your life committed to something isn't actually that much time.
Honestly, and that's why we all need to become immortal. You see,
Like, 4 or 5 years of your life on something feels like monumental when you were like in high school. Like I peaked in high school, unironically. So like
you did not peak in high school.
Each of the years of high school had its own story arc.
Everyone's
like
so... Ow!
Like each of the fucking years of my high school, like each of my years in high school had a different story arc.
I would totally love to forget certain movies I've watched, but not to watch them again, but just to not to suffer the trauma. I'm guessing, Craig. I mean, personally, I also wish I could. Nah, never mind. Because even if I forgot the movies that I hated, like if I deleted my memory of Undertale Yellow, I would inevitably end up in the vortex of playing Undertale Yellow. That's a fate worse than death.
The engines, the forces that have drawn you into this will draw you into it again.
Exactly. No, everything you're saying is really interesting, though. However, I do think that you're being a little optimistic, and I appreciate that. You claim that it makes it insignificant, but the fact that anyone would be willing to live hours of my life, of course, I hope that they are more efficient than that. I hope they live hours of my life and do whatever they want on the side. You know, like
I mean, I think like that's one of the big things with immortality, which is that like there's no point in efficiency anymore. Like think about it in terms of gacha terms, right? Let's say you need to you're a free-to-play player that needs to build like the perfect team, and you're saving up all your primo gems or all your love crystals, and like timing your pick, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to get X pulls per hour, and these are my dailies, I need to maximize this. If you have a money printer and you can print a bottomless pit of money, there is no efficiency. There is no such thing as wasting 8 hours of your life when infinity minus 8 still equals infinity. The concept of wasting time only means anything because time is a finite resource.
I think we forgot the mechanics of this one. And we're all going to suffer the consequences for it. Disability? Fire with care? I don't know what we're supposed to do anymore. Honestly, I hate this part of the fight. Where instead of us using our classes, we all have to man the cannons. Man the cannons! This doesn't feel right though. I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna go on a theory. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's just full on invulnerable. Imagine being the warrior of like slayer of gods and dragons and demons and sucking so much ass. I can't. My weakness, a turtle.
Yeah.
So dumb. I hate it when games do that. It makes me feel subconscious of myself. Honestly, everything can be considered. What the fuck? Okay, thanks. Asshole! I gotta say, this dungeon might be bad for us. This dungeon might actually be like really bad for us because I don't think anybody remembers the mechanics and shit. I sure as hell don't. Oh!
Sometimes when we're on stream, sometimes I feel like I'm burning content and making a stupid face.
Oh.
Because like now, if I say the whole like immortality engine and the 8-hour day thing, it would be the second time I did it and it cheapened it.
No, it doesn't get cheapened. I would think it would make people think they're in a simulation. I think it's more interesting.
I think it does to me, because like, you know how like I have the same stories?
Yeah, of course.
Like I always talk about the story about how I got chest spam to chest club.
And how we make we have the same verbal tics, and we make proceeding quotes. What's his name? I forgot. Wait!
Because if I say the story...
Forgive me. I'm stupid. Let's go back in time a little bit. So remember when we said Pro CD? Remind me again. Who is Pro CD again? I think I may have had a mental fart on who Pro CD is.
Lysandra?
Oh, I'm so stupid! Everyone ignore everything I was saying. That wasn't... He's not controversial at all. I was talking about somebody else. I was thinking of Pro Jared. Shut up! I'm bad at paying attention, okay? I'm stupid. I was thinking of the wrong person. I love Pro CD. He's not controversial. People 5 million years in the future. Don't
you think they would? Okay, no. In 5 million years in the future,
they're not gonna use
your videos might be more recommended than before Pro CDs. I have no idea how, like, the YouTube algorithm will work in the year 5 million AD. Will we still use the AD calendar, the Gregorian calendar, in the year 5 million? Do calendars mean anything when you go to outer space?
Maybe, I don't know. They'll add meaning to it. Look, there's a lot of meaning to things that don't actually have meaning. We add meaning to meaning. You know what I'm meaning?
Yeah, and Albert Einstein ruined the meaning of space with his theory of relativity.
Yeah, and I believe that. I can also choose not to believe it. Need to use the cannons more. Oh god, this must have been very painful for Craven to watch.
I don't know. But the thing is, like, now if I make this bit again, you're going to remember it, and, like, it's not going to be as funny, like, on an actual stream. Because, like, it wouldn't be the first time you're hearing it. And, like, that's kind of the thing, right? Where it's like, there's a joke that all stories are kind of the same. Like, people insist that every story is just...
Sorry, I was just responding to the healer. He was blaming himself because he thinks he's the reason we're dying. Because he's a new healer. This is actually his first time in this dungeon, which makes this dungeon run a lot more interesting. I forgot that all we have to do is just mostly do cannon work, and if we use the cannons on the small mobs and the big turtle... Okay, 1 second, I gotcha. Basically, spam the low cooldown cannon for damage. Use the long cooldown to stop turtle. It's charging up.
Top live games, number 6 is Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang?
Oh god, no wonder Twitch is eating YouTube's lunch.
What's
Mobile Legends Bang Bang is number 6.
Why would Mobile Legends Bang Bang be even number anything?
I think it's a popular game.
Is it actually good? Should I be looking into it?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say, because I kind of wish
I was
Guardians
gonna say-
was number 1.
I was going to say, I think it's a popular game amongst people who don't have a computer that can run Wii. Which apparently is common in some parts of the world. Where computers are expensive but phones are cheap.
It's true. Look, phones are just a new portable, man. I'm glad that we've reached this point, because I remember finding phones so boring. Like, I remember people having Blackberries, and I was just like, what's this good for? And then I played one game of Brick Break, and I was like, oh, this is amazing! It's like a video game in your pocket! It's like a Game Boy, but people aren't ashamed of it! Sorry?
Yes, someone else here. Someone bears witness to the existential crisis.
Yeah, another part of the simulation. But yeah, basically you just gotta keep shooting this stupid turtle with the cannons. I hate this dungeon. Okay, so why is no one stopping it? Okay. God. I guess I have to be the one that saves my cooldown. Because of all four people with the stun. The stun. I'm the only one who uses it.
People's behavior accumulates and thus becomes history. It is our responsibility to pass it on to the future.
All I know though is that I'm gonna be part of the compilation video of very few people who think that Pro CD is controversial.
Yes, as witnesses to that history.
I'm stupid. That was dumb.
I don't know,
of me.
like, I don't know. It's like I have these thoughts in the shower, and I have the same thoughts, and it's like I'm really burning all of these. I'm really burning all of these bits on an irrelevant bit.
Oh, don't say that. Everything is relevant.
Even the biggest streamer. Who's number 1 right now? XQC, Desmond Gold.
Desmond Gold.
Desmond Gold.
He's number 1 in my heart because I love him.
Desmond Gold.
Uh-oh.
This is all part. This part of all is heading home.
Thank you.
Even Desmond Gold, like, he's like number 1. He has like hundreds of thousands of viewers. He gets millions of views. Do you think everyone watches every single one of the videos?
Maybe. Probably not.
There's probably a bot out there that like. There's probably in like the bot on like maybe like the week of December 2022.
Please, someone stop that damn turtle! Oh my god.
Doing 9. Can somebody tell me in that VOD what the conversation was on the 4-hour mark? There's probably not a single person who can say that. He probably said something and it's probably forgotten. It's probably lost in history, even though it's not.
Not to make you. Oh, come on! Not this shit again! Stop chasing me!
This is why I
can't want me of all people.
Aggro table?
But why am I the highest aggro?
But yeah, this is why
the healer saved us, cause you're the hero.
You know.
Hello, this is part of all is heading home. This part of all is heading home. I don't understand this part of all is heading home. Is that a movie?
Audetron asked how is all, and the Craven said this part of all is heading home. Technically, we are all part of all.
Yes.
All mine.
All I know is, it's parts like these that make me love gaming. Listening to your crazy, interesting points.
Yes, as witnesses to the history. But the thing is that, like...
witnesses to the history!
Yes, but the thing is that, like, nobody... Like, if you had an actual audience of people who just want to watch and play video games, they don't want to hear this retard talk about existentialism.
Why? I love it.
You're finding it funny because I'm doing the bit.
Isn't there... No, I find it funny because it's funny. Wait, did you just say I find it funny because you're telling a bit? I find it funny because you're telling a joke? I'm finding it funny because you're doing comedy?
I'm doing the bit, and then like... Because I'm doing the bit, and then like... Like, you're like I'm like throwing the ball into the court, and like your stream is like the wall that I'm throwing the ball at.
Okay.
So it's bouncing off of you. The idea is bouncing off of you.
I'm sorry that apparently you think that if the stream is off, I'm gonna turn to you. I'm gonna be like, that wasn't actually very funny.
But like, your viewers came here to watch tennis. They don't want this concrete ball in the middle of the tennis court.
Don't worry. I want the viewers to get in the damn Discord so that they know, so that they can hear it straight from me.
And what's the point of streaming on YouTube?
To get people, to bait people into joining my Discord, obviously. Think about it, most viewers, they come and go, but Discord members, they stay forever.
You know, it's called the funnel. Like, you have a big channel, and like, there's just a bunch of people who lurk on like on your views because they're like, hey, for some random coincidental reason, your channel is a big part of my life now. And like, a small percentage of those people feel engaged enough to join your Discord.
Yes!
That's for stage 2. Stage 1 is like discovery. Stage 2 is like engagement, where it's like, hey, I want to partake in this more. This is now an active part of my life beyond this, and I want to.
Yes, that's my objective.
So stage 1 to stage 2. The stage 3 is a monetization, where like
no.
see your OnlyFans.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not my intention. Don't listen to him. I'm doing it for my friends, for the enjoyment.
And what's really funny is that I actually described the monetization model of social media.
Oh.
Like, this is an actual observed behavior amongst content creators.
That said, though, in the future, if I do make a million be YouTuber dollars off of my viewers, off of my OnlyFans. Future me is definitely gonna look back on this and be like, I can't believe I used to be so naive. With like a twirling mustache and when the hero just becomes like a brand rather than...
I don't know. If you end up becoming a brand and you start getting like...
Not in this corpo!
Like, making like... And if you start looking at the agency and you expand... all I'm saying is that when I become a billionaire,
yeah.
I don't want my devil fruit power to be politics.
Because you said that, it's definitely your power. Also, this monster is one of my favorite. It's Monster Hunter. You actually could, in fact, beat this thing by yourself even if the entire team fell at least a few. You just need to watch everything he's doing. Like, just stare at him like a Monster Hunter.
Isn't that every boss?
What?
Ow! Every boss?
What'd you say to me?
Isn't that every boss?
No. Usually bosses, they have like red circles on the floor and you're getting auto hit. You know what I mean? Like, you get auto hit, but there are red circles on the floor, so if you get hit by those, it's on you. He telegraphs, but he'll never show you where he's gonna hit. So if you're not paying close attention to his body and there was like a spin or a charge...
No, what I was saying is that, like, if your entire team dies, can't everyone solo or just take...
Not really. Sometimes you need a healer no matter what.
Why, you just get HP checked?
Well, exactly. Well, it's like basically you can't dodge everything, so you will eventually get hit by moves that are unmissable, you know, like a tank buster, and then you die. Look, if the game was so badly designed that a healer could survive any encounter, well, first of all, that would be funny, but I think they already learned their lesson. Oh, God! See? I almost died! Help me! Also, the worst part is that the entire team can see how many stacks you have. So they'll know who is the one to tank the most hits. The wall of shame. So wait, does that mean that if you ever that you laugh at my jokes for a bit, you've never laughed at anything I said?
Is that like no, what I'm saying is I'm clearly putting on a bit of a more energetic personality for the sake of the stream.
I was gonna say, you've been putting on this bit my entire time of knowing you.
What, the existential bit of, like, realizing that, like, 500 million years into the future, I just want to, like, eat, like, Neo Dominoes in my apartment, surrounded by, like, unkept, like, Amazon Prime
Yes,
boxes.
this sounds ideal. Everything you're saying sounds like nothing but ideal.
Except somehow, like, our minds have been conditioned to not go insane after doing this for the history of the Earth.
I'm pretty sure it would be fine. I don't know. You see, everybody has such a pessimistic outlook on immortality, but I think we just say that because we haven't experienced it, and then,
well,
then we're just
my
like
take is that my take is that, like, how it's a matter of biology, and people today, like, people in real life today start to get bored or feel like they can't live the life they did at 20 at 40. Like Desmond Gold
No! Everybody dropped their freaking loot table on me. I didn't want them.
They threw their clothes on you.
Yeah, they threw all
Gave me the dirty laundry.
And I gotta throw them out. It's so annoying. I hate when people do that.
They gave you the dirty laundry.
Yeah, they gave me their dirty laundry that I don't even put on.
Yeah, it's like
slowly filling out my inventory.
You want to live that life. You want to live that degenerate goblin life forever, and you don't want to leave that life, but that life kind of leaves you.
Nothing will leave me. Everyone knows that the true vortex is us.
There is likely both some, like, physical reason, like there's probably both some social reason, like society telling you as the number on your driver's license gets bigger, you need to grow up.
I just like that you say the driver's license, like... It really goes to show that you emphasize importance without saying parents or anything like that. That's your driver's license.
Well,
for me, the higher the number, the more I need to grind. That's all I ever saw. The more experience points you need to make to the next level.
Well, age is not a level.
Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. Riddle me this. Why is it that every birthday I've ever had, it's always followed by fanfare, and then we all consume the cake, usually chocolate and ice cream, and then we all level up?
When the hell did you ever get a cake spawn into your inventory in this Final Fantasy 14 on level up?
Well, I don't know. I don't buy the cake. The cake just usually spawns in the fridge. It somehow spawns.
Has it ever happened to you in any RPG ever?
Oh, well, that's true, but... Well, okay, you can't compare Final Fantasy to real life. Real life's got different mechanics. And when you think about it, leveling up is an illusion, because whenever they have a sequel and you play the same character and you're level 1 again, what does that mean? What does that even mean? Does that mean level 100 prequel you can't even lift a finger against level 1 you? Is level 1 you of the future supposed to be like the next stage of leveling? Actually, some games already have that. I don't know why I'm presenting this theoretical. But seriously, what does that even mean?
No, it means that like you touched the wrong Metroid and then you lost all of your power-ups.
That's so stupid. I hate that. I hate that excuse. Sequels are supposed to be an enhancement on the previous, but most sequels are always like, "You are legendary, John Soul, and you forgot everything." It's like your quest isn't to remember the previous shit. Your quest ends up leading you to learning new shit that's somehow better than the previous shit. So if anything, losing all of those levels was a blessing in disguise. Better stat groves.
I don't know. All I'm saying is...
All I'm saying is that being immortal would be just like that. They would be more excited about their birthdays because their stats would be increasing.
I think that their birthdays would become... I mean, people say that after like 30, your birthdays start to blend in.
Interesting. I mean, I can't tell. Oh wait, I'm literally 30. Oh no! That means from this point forward, they're gonna start blending in. Oh no!
I was talking about this to like, what was it called?
Oops.
Somewhere it's like, you know, you get like people are gonna have their midlife. You know, what if like you have your midlife crisis at 50, right? Or it's like, oh yeah, no, my life is almost half over, or something. I don't know what's called midlife. I like 40. It's like, oh yeah. But the fact that, but like, having your midlife crisis at 40 is a function of the average human living until 80, right?
Right.
So what if medicine gets so good that now the average human lives until 150, right?
Yeah.
So now you wake up and it's like
2 billion, but anyways.
Well, let's say like 150 for the first, okay? And now you turn 75 and you have your midlife crisis again.
You have your midlife crisis twice.
And then eventually like medicine gets so advanced that the average person now lives until 200. And on your 100th birthday, you're like, oh man, my life is half over. And then like now the average person lives until like 300.
So you're saying that it's just gonna be an endless loop of
my life, and you reach the year of one. You're now 150 years old, and you're like, oh man, I need to do something with the back half of my life. And then now former President Barack Obama just had his 1000th birthday.
Oh man!
And now you just see some guy who's like 500 years old, and they're like, man, I feel like my life's almost over. And everyone's like, no, you have another 500 years left to live. And they're like, yeah, but I already wasted the first 500 years of my life.
Oh, God. I did not expect this. I really did not expect this.
This dude.
Damn! Yeah, no, I love this dude. Look, it's the box art.
Box art? I didn't generate this.
Well, I replaced him. We're both the Warrior of Light. Damn, the tank be looking good. Uh-oh.
This battle shall be our last.
Oh, I love this song. Oh my god! I don't remember how to play Red Mage at this level. Did I just... Oh, shit! No, I love the design of the original Warrior of Light, but I kind of outgrew it. I used to like wear his outfit all the time, but then I realized that maybe imitating a hero of the ancient past who didn't technically save the world sends a bad message.
People do that all the time.
What, do people dress up like Edge, man?
No, like, I mean, think about it in real life. We literally have a national day where people just dress up as gods. It's called Halloween.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh, right, we gotta keep moving. If we don't move, we freeze. Okay. Thank God I remember some fundamentals.
But yeah, no, like now, I'm just pulling all my jokes down, like my rant about the education.
I think, look, if it makes you feel better, your audience member, I find everything you say very funny.
I just want to tell the joke about family education because I think it's funny.
I think it would be, however, even funnier if instead I was just a full-on asshole, and then after the stream I just like, go like, look, you're gonna need to bring in like better A-game material if you wanna.
Honestly, this is kind of like my issue in general with streaming, which is the more you, I mean, it's like, the more like you get into it, the more you realize it's like.
Sorry, I missed that. The more you something,
the more you do streaming, the more you realize that you are ultimately putting on a persona, and it's like work.
I don't know.
Well, here's my thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, you're free to interpret it that way, but I can't really see that yet.
Well, let me just elaborate with it. Okay, I'm not saying like you're a fake person. I'm not saying that you like put on the mask.
Call me fake?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. What's happening here? I completely forgot. Okay. Oh, I remember now. Never mind. You can continue. It's the dramatic part. Look.
Oh
Look.
Yes. You are now in the cutscene, and then the cutscene is going to turn into a DPS check.
Yep. How did you predict it? Help!
That's not a DPS check. That's a Mario Party check.
I'm actually doing really badly. Oh god. That was actually really bad. That actually could have been really bad.
But
you clutched the crystal of Azim to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart. God, I wish I was. And so it ends in unceremonious silence. This world is imperfect.
But
wait, behold.
a bird.
It cannot be.
Hell yeah!
Was this his gacha pull?
Yeah, that was his 10 pull.
Yeah, I saw 8. That was his 8 pull.
Oh.
Maybe I counted wrong.
No, you're right. I'm dumb.
To me, warriors of
Now he's about to do his 10 pull.
I am salvation given form.
This is so
Mankind's
cool.
first hero and his final hope.
Fuck yes.
For victory, I render up my all.
Also, you said the DPS check, right? It starts now.
Your
Kind of.
demise will be
First we need to
ours.
survive. Yeah. First it's time for the limit break versus limit break fight.
Yeah, but what I was saying about like people being fake is I'm not saying that like you're.
Oh my god, our tank died! Sorry, I'm sorry.
You still stand.
I apologize.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're a completely different person. I'm saying like, you know how like you behave differently,
Yeah.
or like when you're talking to your parents or talking to Lily, to like someone else.
Yeah.
You know, talk differently to your audience than
Then
not to your audience.
that's true. That's a good point.
Like eventually, it's like Yeah, it's like eventually your relationship with your audience will never be the same as your relationship with you, people who aren't.
You already see where I'm going with this. Yeah, it won't be the same as you. We'll always have each other.
I don't know. We can check back after 7 million BD. I don't know what BD means.
I don't know what BD means either. You're gonna need to establish the
power.
lore that you just established just now. Wait, oh damn, I forgot to move. Now I'm frozen. Now everyone can see it and everyone's gonna laugh at me. They're gonna be like, I can't believe I'm playing with such a garbage player who doesn't move during Blizzard.
You have been banned until the year 66X9.
I don't remember the mechanics of this part, but I still love the fight. Oh, they summoned Mini Bahamut, and oh, I'm gonna die. Ow, that was terrible.
Did you get orbed?
Yeah, I got like the enemy appeared instantly, put up a telegraphed attack that I couldn't dodge. That was terrifying.
Also, I forgot.
No, I was gonna say that's my fault though, because you should never stand there. Like when you see a creature appear, you shouldn't just stay perfectly still, thinking, "Oh well, he's not doing anything yet." Can you imagine if you stood in front of a gun and you were just like, "Well, it didn't fire, so I guess I don't need to move."
Okay, look, if someone's pointing a weapon at you, oftentimes their friend will tell you not to move. Unless you think you're Levi and realize you're done.
I am Levi.
You ain't Levi!
I'm the chosen one. You see, if somebody ever said that they wanted to be a character in the Final Fantasy world, I would also call them out on their bullshit. There's no way.
I don't know, maybe we should go to like the Naruto. You wanna know what the Naruto universe? Hold up. That's gonna happen. Even if it's Kakashi, if Kakashi's going to be like, this was supposed to be a B rank mission, you guys are all in serious danger, I should have never brought you here.
Gleaming steel!
I'd do it, I'd survive.
Okay, fine, let's go to the My Hero Academia. What if your quirk sucks? What if your quirk sucks? You ain't getting to UA if you have the power to charge people's phones in 30 minutes.
Wait, am I in danger? I don't understand what's going on. There's like a lot of triangles being drawn. Oh, right. Fire is don't attack. I remember now. I'm smart. Isn't MMORPG so awkward? Like, they should just turn school into an MMORPG. People will memorize all the mechanics real quick.
Born of shadow!
I gotta say though, we're not the best. I think this might be someone's first time, because I've never been thrown into the Warrior of Light fight like this before. Oh, it's my first time. Oops! I forgot this isn't the same character. Huh. Not good? Maybe? All I'm saying is you're seeing a lot of theoreticals, but you see, you have to think more like a gacha item. Just assume that you'll get the best thing ever in the first time, not reroll. Or, I mean, you kind of can't reroll, but you know, you understand what I'm saying. Oh, shit.
No, I don't. I have no idea how this relates to anything, right?
Well, if I was in the My Hero Academia world and my powers sucked ass, then, I don't know, I feel like, well, at least I'm in the My Hero Academia world, that's all I'm saying. It's not so bad. And if I ain't Levi, well, at least I could be on Levi's squad.
You want to be on Levi's squad? Do you want to go up against All for One where your power is to keep people's phones charged?
Yeah! You know, that might be useful.
Okay, you know what, honestly you're gonna say maybe I can reroll. Yeah, no, maybe like All for One can give you a better quirk.
I would definitely join All for One.
No, I cannot fail. I will not.
I was wondering why the cutscenes were playing out, and it turns out it was me. It was my fault all along. Siegfried? Siegfried? Like Siegfried? Look, okay.
I don't know. What other anime worlds are there?
I mean, not that I'm interested in. Okay, fine. How about Demon Slayer?
Want to be in the Demon Slayer world?
Yeah, the Demon Slayer world, where it really isn't that interesting to me.
Okay, fine. Reroll. Pick a better world.
Reroll, pick a better world. Okay. Let me think of one. Castlevania. I could be just like Richter Belmont.
You want to live in Castlevania?
Yeah, I want to be in the Castlevania universe. Where I could be Trevor or Richter Belmont. Basically, where I could be a Belmont and I could slay vampires. You ain't Trevor. No,
We're not gonna be Richter.
I'm gonna have my head torn off really easily by like the first not even the first vampire, the first like creature of the night I see. A lot of animes do that though. I hated those animes. The ones like, you've been isekai into a world, but the level 1 goblin is actually kind of fucking scary, and he kills one of your party members. It's just like, Christ. What's the...
Yeah, level 1 goblins are pretty scary.
I don't know, there's something so obnoxious about it. It's fine. It's good storytelling.
I think it's just like the fact that I just really enjoy how the isekai formula has gotten so simple that like we literally have fucking there's literally an whose plot is a guy was isekai, and in order to return home he has to isekai again and then get kicked out from the party.
Wait, what part? When does he have to get kicked out of the party? After he gets isekai twice, or before?
The entire gimmick is this: there's this guy, right?
Yeah.
And he got isekai into like this world, right?
Right.
Or he got isekai into like this white room, right?
Okay.
And his instructions were, behind this door is an isekai. You must find the hero's party, join them on their quest to stop the Demon King, and they get kicked out from the party for being weak.
What the fuck?
You must do this 100 times, and then you can go home.
Why? Why does this sound like a comedy sketch? It sounds like, what? Do some of these parties keep him around for like a long time because they see past his weakness? So he has to try even harder to become a nuisance? Is that how the plot goes? Does he whine even harder depending on how much the party resists? No, we value you and your ability to recharge our cell phones. Or is he actually strong? Like
he starts off level 1 and weak and getting kicked out for incompetence. But then as he gets stronger, he becomes really powerful and pretends to be weak.
Ah, I see. So what, he accumulates the strength and experience across... Oh yeah, because he doesn't technically die, he just gets isekai again. Huh.
No, as soon as he gets kicked out of the party, like a magic portal comes and says you will be sent back to the next world in 10 minutes.
Does the party react to this?
I mean...
Do they ever go like, dude, did we just banish that guy just for being weak?
I'm just gonna describe the opening scene, okay?
Yes, please. It's an
Because
anime?
it doesn't start at the very beginning. It literally starts with him getting kicked out of a party for being like neglecting his training. And as soon as he kicked out of his party, it's like, alright, thanks. Oh, by the way, here's all of the legendary gear that I just kind of was holding and hiding from you. Here's a guide to how to defeat the Demon King. Here's like a shit ton of gold. Here are some random ass spells that you're not going to learn until like 3 days later, but I just happen to know them. Don't ask how I know them. Later. And they're like, wait! We didn't know you were doing all this stuff! I was nope, leaving. You'll be fine.
Amazing. He's an amazing hero, actually. I like this. I like this premise. Is it an anime?
It's a manga.
Oh man, now I kind of want to read this manga.
It's a bit different in theme. From what I can tell, it doesn't really feel like a comedy.
I mean, it's that scenario right now just sounded really funny. It's like he saved our world without needing to actually save it. It's brilliant.
Again, it's pretty early on. Do you care about spoilers?
I don't mind.
Actually, about the viewers for camera spoilers.
Oh right, we should always consult the viewers. They get mad, specifically Craven, when I spoilers without consent.
Yeah, this is like literally like the first chapter. So like yeah, I spoil.
One second, I just wanted to read this. My hidden power is that I'm a long piece. Everyone wants me to complete 4 lines of Tetris. Don't bring up Tetris in this chat room. Do you not know who? Look, I thought Tetris was a simple game of lining up 4 lines until I met Dante and his ridiculous meta of folding the line, the what is it?
I showed him a T-spin and his mind was blown.
Yeah, the T-spin, and I hated the game ever since.
He saw a single T-spin triple, and he thought the game, and he thought it was bug abuse.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's the same reason why Puyo Puyo Tetris, when I played Puyo Puyo, and I saw how you're supposed to do chains, it was obnoxious.
This viewer cares about spoilers? Yeah, that's why we're not going to talk about them anymore.
We're not going to talk about them anymore. However, the first
chapter... It has a very interesting premise. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, isekai... Like, the thing is that everyone knows the traditional isekai story. It could be described by an AI. You can make an AI say... You can have an AI generated, and it'll just be like, here is a story of this ugly, worthless, pathetic loser who, like, walks out one day and sees a truck, and then wakes up, and then sees a blonde woman.
Damn.
So you need to have... So now we're just at the point where we need twists, where it's like, okay, but what if, like, he gets kicked out of his party at the beginning? But now people parody that.
I just think that it's gonna end in some form of tragedy one way or another. That's just my theory mind kicking in. Everybody loves making their very... Like, when a plot has such a really good premise and a plan and an execution, they always have to add an element that invalidates everything they're doing. So annoying. Oh, right, I'm sorry. What's it called? Yeah.
Have to find it again.
God damn it, why can't I activate this Aetherite? Seriously, what's with this game holding Aetherites captive now? Is it their way of forcing me to do their questline? Because it's not helping. Oh, also, I'm gonna go get a drink because I forgot to get a drink. You know, sometimes I wish when I got up, my model gets up, and then when I walk out, the model follows me out. Ah, shoot.
Yes, it has one of those funny manga names. I got a new skill each time I was exiled, and after 100 different worlds, I was unmatched.
There we go. Now I returned. Also, I missed whatever the name of it was. So, so now someone's gonna have to tell me in the chat. Where did he go? Where did my partner in crime go? Did Dante also go out for food, or a drink, or etc.? See, that's the only difference, I think. If watching a person's video or stream is like living parts of their life, I think that's kind of wholesome. It's kind of like you're living through them. With the exception that every now and then I'll do something terrible and you'll wish you were the one with the controller.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Interesting. Never heard of you.
First? I had no idea you had survived.
Oh yes, the first. Is he gonna drown me in his sob story about why he attacked us to begin with?
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye.
Wow. Take zero pride in that.
In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
Yeah, that's why you have people getting isekai as vending machines.
That premise is still so stupid to me. I would be screaming like in horror if I was isekai as a vending machine. That guy took it in stride, but I found that very like nightmarish. Imagine being isekai as a bicycle, for example.
Did they do that?
I don't know. I mean, like in the vending machine, the guy was pretty like happy with the situation, and he like made the best of it. I would have been like wishing for non-existence.
Super bike, super toilet.
You would be the toilet. Nah, you wouldn't want to be a toilet.
Super toilet. That's from Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't remember. You're trying to remind me of Fairly Odd Parents? Man, I don't even remember the first episode. All I know is that I can't watch it anymore. The newest one sucks.
I didn't know the show's still going on.
Me neither. And then I saw that it was kind of going on.
I thought season 10 was the last season.
You know what? You may as well treat it like it is. The one that I saw, I don't know what number it would be because I don't keep track of season numbers. It's like Timmy has to share his Very Odd Parents with.
Yeah, it's season 10.
Oh, okay, my bad then.
Yeah, there's 172 episodes, which is honestly less than I thought there was going to be.
Woo!
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes.
And there's a spin-off that is live action.
No, isn't that just a movie?
Spare me. Though you children may
No, there's
speak
like an
nervous,
actual spin-off,
don't
like
peace ever ring
Very Odd
hollow in
Parents?
my ears.
Interesting.
yeah.
So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
It has 13 episodes.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
Again, I'm lost. I've been playing this game since the beginning of like the story, and then from the beginning of the story, the Empire has always been the side that, despite not having magic, have been oppressing every single non-normal person of our continents, of like 5 continents, for decades. Killing them, enslaving them, contaminating their lands, using magitech shit, and now he's acting like it's the opposite. And the only reason why I'm badgering on about this for now the 7th time is, am I forgetting something?
It was only with magitech that you learned to keep your distance.
That you
Though
learned
we
to
knew it
keep
was
your
only a matter of
distance.
time before you regrouped and returned.
Because see, now I think you told me something about propaganda as a powerful thing. This guy is the very first generation of like dudes who like did this. Which is weird. I did not expect like the oldest dude to be alive still. How old are these people?
Conquest and empire were our only defenses.
Hey,
Emperors
but recent
Solus and
memories,
Varus
like-
understood this, and through their campaigns saw us
Conquest
grow
and
prosper.
empire were our
Much
only
blood has been spilled in
defenses.
Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine,
Yes.
Then it
Like
is
our fellow
hardly a
men,
choice
we
at
should
all.
think about the Roman Empire.
This guy constantly thinks about the Roman Empire. I think the premise of the
No, with a
empire,
name like Quintus, he's basically Mark Zuckerberg.
that's a new one. That's pretty funny. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. I want that line in my life. You pushed us to this. You came at us with sticks and magic, and we came back at you with enslavement. Ah, yes, the ultimate form of self-defense.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss.
Oh my god!
That is not why
He's
we're
actually
here.
finding anything he's saying plausible.
Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telopheroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this.
They're literally useless. I hate this empire.
We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
Oh my god! What is this? You know, I gotta say, I'm impressed by this
If
writing.
we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telopheroi are no longer a threat.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like try to gaslight me into thinking that we might be the bad guys.
You are the bad guys.
We're not the bad guys! We didn't destroy their empire, they destroyed themselves! They literally nuked themselves! They unleashed a weapon designed to kill all life on the planet except themselves, and were nuked by... It's like... Oh, well, that's not true. A lot of civil war happened too, but that was the start of it. That was the start of their losing streak. They were uncontested for decades of sending machines that stomped and killed people effortlessly, no defenses. And now they're acting like, oh, we are only coming to help because we want to benefit from... Benefit from what? Dude, they're already losing. We could sit back, watch them all die out, and then solve the problem. No one would care. Except for maybe the three Garleans who are on our side, they would probably care.
The great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
Okay. Alright. Low blow. Okay, fair enough. I take back everything I just said. That was actually really mean of me.
We won't stand
If the enemy is aware that they're losers, then I can't really make fun of them.
And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. To make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is...
Honestly, once you do World 9 of Guardian Tales, I have a feeling your views of the game are going to change drastically. And I'm kind of worried that it might be in a negative light.
After all the suffering
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, to be honest, because a lot of people found it funny, but a lot of people found it not cool. A little tasteless.
You know what?
Believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here.
I just assume that the
And
entire
all we're
game's
asking
plot is derivative.
is for you to tell us
Derivative? Oh, like inspired of
what
something?
you hope for.
I think so, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's the whole
Okay, there's
joke.
inspired. Okay, so there's a difference between inspired and seeing the two alchemists trying to restore the metal guy's body.
Well, that's a reference. No, you're right.
There's inspired, and there is Link in Breath of the Wild getting the Wii U.
All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
I don't understand. Why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
I'm confused.
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor, go the spoils.
Oh, I think I get it. I think he's saying, why didn't we all just let ourselves be conquered by the Empire and just become the Empire? I always find that logic kind of interesting, because if the Roman Empire ruled the world, would we have really, like, would it have mattered in the long run?
The Roman Empire did rule the world.
Okay.
Or at least the parts of the world that the Roman Empire ruled.
Yeah, you know, having a terrible, like, history buff in my mind, I don't really know why things fall apart eventually. So if the Roman Empire ruled the world, why did the Roman Empire eventually stop ruling the world?
Because
temporary?
the Roman Empire changed.
Is that a good thing to change? Is it like, I change because I want all of these different regions to have an identity of their own, because ruling the world is actually kind of a hassle, no thanks? Or is it more like...
It's more like 600 years have passed, and the things that... and the world just changed, like things happened.
Huh. So doesn't that mean that the idea of an empire is also temporary?
Yes.
Well, that's depressing. Then I need to understand what the heck does Quintus mean. Disparity is the root of discord. This world is imperfect.
I mean, yes, empire is temporary. Arguably, do we need another existential crisis about my fantasies of being like a 500 million year old neat girl?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I feel like this, I'm not even talking to Dante right now. I think I'm talking to Dante from the future. I think you're just planting.
Okay, if I am me from the future after everything has been said and done for the robotic singularity, and I am still myself as I am now, I have failed.
Maybe you're not. Maybe you're a fox girl after all. Maybe, I mean, we're all just voices in the expanse of this stream.
Okay, but why would I use this voice? Like, like, would I really want to subject your viewers to like this fucking voice?
I mean,
with this intonation, with this level of
some people find it hot. Some people look. There are look.
Well, some people have wrong opinions.
That's true. The most popular people, like models, they're all like beautiful women, but then their voices are just straight up dude voices, and it's just like people find it better. Maybe billions of years from now, you too realize this wisdom and you applied it into your life.
You know, there's a very interesting concept called the normalization threshold.
Normalization threshold.
For freedom and for pride, we will remain
which is like
to ourselves
what percent of like people need to be a certain way for it to be considered normal.
I'm just gonna ask my brother a quick question.
Okay, great. What is this man on?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I kind of understand bits of what he's saying, but I'm also not understanding what he's saying. He's acting like, how do I say this? He's acting like, if let's say two sides are in the war, right? You're on one side of the war.
You think he's playing the victim?
What?
You think he's playing the victim, or?
Well, basically, what I'm saying is, why is his argument that? Okay, I got it. He's basically saying, well, if you guys were so against conflict and all of this, why didn't you just let yourselves be conquered? Huh? Why didn't you just let yourselves be part of the empire? Huh? Because we believe things differently from you? Because we don't believe in God and you have like 20 of them? Huh? You see, this is more your fault than it is ours. You should have just let yourselves lose. It's literally what he's saying, but I'm not understanding. I don't.
You know, like, the problem is that this gets really into like real life history if we want to actually talk about this.
What, the concept of blaming your enemy? Blaming your enemy for refusing to lose?
Yes. I want you to ask a question, okay? Like, think about like every war that's ever happened in all of human history.
Yeah, it's usually for a reason. Usually because one side is... Well, okay, that's not true. It's
okay, well, like, you say like because one side is what?
I was trying to simplify it, but it's never that simple.
Well, let's say the world really is that simple. Like, because one side is what?
Because one side wants to conquer and pillage and uproot everything from the ground up for resources and profit and power and influence, and the other side wants to live, thanks. The other
Sure,
side wants to live in prosperity and not fuck with anyone else and not be fucked with. Thank you.
Sure, let's say it really is that simple, okay?
Yeah. You know, right and wrong, my two absolutes.
Yeah, sure. Let's say it really is that simple, okay?
Yes.
I disagree with even in that model. I think it's not one side wants. It's more like a couple dudes who control the government of one side want that.
Yeah, that's usually the reality.
How the hell
What the
is that?
fuck?
Dudes.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you.
You see?
Do not be alarmed.
And my take is,
No harm
how the
will
hell
come to you.
do you convince all of your people that, yeah, no, you should go and die for me? Some of you will not make it alive, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
the Farquaad
We will not resist.
theorem.
Yeah, no, I'm
As
serious.
your guests,
How do you
I
convince?
ask that we be allowed to speak with
You
the other
convince
members
the
of
people that that are supposedly under you.
As
Yeah,
you
no.
wish.
Grab your
I
weapons.
have no
Go
intention
kill
of
these people for
locking
me.
you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move
To some
about the
degree,
encampment,
you need to.
but there is
Those
one
people need to
condition.
justify it to themselves.
Yes. There is one more person here. 4 whole people. Hey, man.
4 whole people. Yeah, no.
I remember saying that my greatest joy in streaming will be the day that I'm consistently streaming for the same 2 to 3 people as often as possible who genuinely like me. That's me. Because the thing is that, well, sorry for interrupting you, but the thing is that if I change as a result of there being 1,000 people and I can't seek out the 3 people that I've been wanting to do this for, and I feel like that as I've already lost my my identity.
I personally think that that's a bit difficult because I think one of the issues is if you're streaming for 1,000 people, it's playing favorites and only streaming for 3 people is a bit disingenuous.
Oh, of course.
1,997.
Well, let's just say this. I have a lot of people on the server, right? If all of those people watched it at the same time, it would be about 20 to 30, maybe 40 people, right?
Sure.
So if I'm doing it for that many people, then if I say, let's say that there's 70 more viewers and all of those people just become engaged with me a lot and become part of my life, then the circle of people that I'm streaming for expands and expands and expands. And I think at that point, I wouldn't need to really worry about changing or fearing anything. Because I feel like once you start getting 1,000 viewers randomly, and you don't really I don't know, engage with any of them, then they're more like eyeballs looking at you rather than your friends. I always saw streaming as a means of engaging with friends on a grand scale.
I mean, that's the fantasy.
That is the fantasy. Which
Like,
one, the
that's
first
the
or the
fantasy.
final one?
And yeah, and that's what people want it to be. And then you get to the level where a random Andy is trying to give Desmond Gold dating advice. Because
Yeah, I hope I never leave anybody out. I know what it's like to be the freaking the 1 millionth Desmond Gold viewer who sends a message that goes
you're not going to be able to
I completely over swept under the rug. There's
Collar them.
collar them, bro. All I'm saying is that the Empire sucks. If I was the main driving force of this plot, I already would have been huh? I don't understand. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Explosive collars. They look kind of stylish, though.
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too
I don't
far
know, it's-
or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful
I don't know, the question of why do people fight war in real life, that's
Well, it's never that simple.
you can ask that
Keep away from
question
that one.
for 1,000 different reasons, and
Get a different answer each time.
you'll get this you'll get a different answer each time, and sometimes people don't really even believe their own answers.
Yeah, I mean, I want to believe, however, that when it comes to things like why do people become soldiers, that alone drives the significance. It's to protect the people I love. It's for my anime waifu Dakamari's at home. Because you can't really have a war without soldiers in the first place, and you can't really have a commander without ideals to follow, you know?
We don't need to follow ideals. Sometimes you just follow orders. It's
Well, that's true too. Well, okay, let's just say 2 leaders. Let's bring this to an extreme. I don't believe in the concept that every leader does something for some kind of gain or profit or the spoils or whatever the hell. I usually believe that comes after, like as an afterthought. Like, think about it this way. We are the heroes who will save this world, but, you know, I don't think anyone will miss the things that we're taking along the journey. Like, it's not going to start off as us wanting to profiteer, but by the end of the journey, we're going to be swimming in $1 million, decked up with god equipment, and realistically, after the war is over or the conflict is ended, there is virtually no reason why we couldn't benefit from everything afterwards. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. I don't think any leader does something with the intention of, like, being evil at first, and then they kind of do a little sketchy shit afterwards. Like, yeah, we could save this country, and, you know, have collect the bananas exclusive to the region. I'm just saying, we'll never have this chance again. And I don't think they're gonna miss their bananas that much as us saving their lives. See what I mean? I mean, again, all ignorance, all armchair stuff, but I don't really think anything is done for one reason.
Well, I don't think it's done for one reason, but there is guiding reasons. Like, I don't know, because the problem with this is, like, it's very hard to talk about this on stream because this is very close to real life politics.
That's true, and and remember, you'd be talking to someone with like a bit of complete ignorance.
Like, we're getting to the point where we're getting into like real life politics, and
hey!
Why can't I just make jokes about like my summer vacation?
You can go ahead.
And I was talking about, like, you know, because, like, you know the whole thing about, like, how, like, so many kids, like, don't really like the vacations they went on. And I was talking to, like, my coworkers about this, actually. And I really think that, in a lot of cases, the secret to convincing your kids to do shit is just to make sure they have friends in the place that they want to do shit with.
Sorry, before you continue, I just want to say that I appreciate that this guy actually recognizes who I am, and not just that, he knows that putting a shock collar on me would be the equivalent to applying dot damage to me. Like, literally wouldn't do anything, so they're using the twins as the restraint. You know what? Shit! Would you look at that? They actually stopped me from,
You needn't worry about us.
Yeah, they stopped me from being able to complain about why can't I just cut all of these people down. Now they've given me an actual reason why I can't just go full unga bunga and save the day.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
I mean, I sure hope so, because they could be shocking you for no reason.
Now, you still...
Just inconvenience you.
Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Well, because it would be lethal to them, but not lethal to me. I don't know, I always think these things in plots, like whenever I'm the main character and I'm clearly the dude that already killed like 50 gods, I think the thing that drives me the most insane is when people think they stand a chance at this point. Because you're the hero.
Oh, you don't like the Skyrim effect, where it's like, careful, that's a Dragonborn, and the leader of the College of Winterhold, and the Hunters Guild, and the Thieves Guild. I want all your gold.
Like, what chance do these people think they're standing when they go up against someone like that? See, at least this guy's a little bit more realistic. No, we already know we can't kill this guy. He could obliterate every single one of us if he wanted, so we're just gonna keep we're gonna keep his friends, like, it's more of the fame. What, the fame of robbing the Dragonborn?
Yeah. I mean, or you could just pull a Superman, but Lex Luthor's like, I'm going to threaten you, Superman, because I know you're not going to do anything.
Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. Yeah, I'm not a poet, but I understand what it's like for even an... let me guess. Yep, there it is.
There's the dude.
Yeah.
The flashback.
He's, essentially my brother, in a sense. He was a guy who we all believed would never see
You are a
reason.
curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Honestly, that guy hit me the hardest because he was the only guy who made me feel like I was no longer fighting the threats to the world. I felt like I was fighting like the last hero of his world. Because it was basically, if our world dies, his world comes back to life, and all of his friends return from the death. And since technically we're parts of those friends, it would be like we didn't die at all. We would just be reborn as our quote-unquote original selves. Or he dies, and our lives continue as it is. Fragmented, split into 14 worlds. It's like, how many of them are already destroyed? And etc. It's like the value of like... It's like the freaking Theseus ship thing, except you're supposed to treat the parts that make the new Theseuses, saying it incorrectly, of equal value. Which it is. The plot has already done that before.
Take them away.
I think it's kind of sad though.
Yes, sir.
The fact that 1/14 of my original self is stronger than the whole. What does that even mean?
It means the other 13 out of 14 parts of you are weak. They picked the above average parts.
they picked the part of me that doesn't suck. How lucky.
They saw your raid group, they saw the one person knew what they're doing, and just disbanded the rest of the party. Yeah, they saw your raid party, they're like, wow, everyone here besides that one guy sucks.
You know, if you were playing this game and you were playing as a fox girl, whichever thing, the story would treat you as 1/8 of me.
What?
They establish in the plot now that when you summon 7 other people to those instances, those are all supposed to be fragments of the other world's versions of you. So one part of you is
standing here, I realize
you were just like me, chasing mystery.
Hey, see, that's a song about why people fight war.
I like Metal Gear Revengeance's plot, honestly. That guy made a lot of sense. I remember being the odd one in the campus arguments because I found the things that Armstrong was saying as sensical.
But like Sandroth doesn't make any sense.
No, he's crazy!
Do you remember Armstrong's speech in Revengeance?
A little bit. Whenever Kirby repeats it to me. The whole idea of everyone fighting for the things that we truly believe, not
what about the part where he literally says, America is disease, rotten to the core. We need to burn it down and wipe the slate clean?
Yeah, I thought he just meant like like our order and our government and our rules. I didn't think they meant people. I thought he meant mostly like the things that bind us.
Making the mother of all omelets, Jack. You can't fret over every egg.
Not when it comes to purging the weak, right? What do you know about the weak? No, he's got okay, that's true. On that half, he was kind of like taking it too far. But I do understand the concept of wait, I just realized that's my brother. Oh shoot, my brother's home. He's literally standing there. And remember, 1/8 of you is also my brother over there. You're a long, blonde, draconic basilisk.
Oh, hail the basilisk.
Oh, hail the basilisk.
You know the thing about the basilisk is?
What?
What if there's the anti-basilisk?
Oh, damn. Wait, what if you're the anti-basilisk?
Well, yeah, what about, like, instead of the basilisk, there was the anti-basilisk?
What would the anti-basilisk be?
When the anti-basilisk exists, it will destroy everybody who created the basilisk.
Oh god, that's literally the plot of Final Fantasy XIV, actually!
That's the anti-basilisk?
Yeah, no. Okay, so, I mean, this will pretty much be a spoiler for you, I guess, but it doesn't, I hope you don't mind.
It's too late now.
Yeah, I know, right? You're literally in, like, expansion 5 of this game. So essentially, the way the plot starts and the reason we have our Warrior of Light status is were under the premise that there was like basically a dark god and a light god. You know, it's like a thinly veiled delusion that we were given to try to explain this whole like Zodiac versus Hydaelyn thing. And then it turned out that the ancient gods, it turned out that the real protagonist originally was Zodiac. Like, he was the very first primal ever conjured out of the will of the people of the ancients to, like, save their world. I don't remember exactly what the salvation entitled, but it was basically like they had to sacrifice half of their population to stop the world from breaking and essentially killing everyone. I think we're kind of slowly learning what causes this world destruction thing, quote-unquote the end times. Hydaelyn was created... Wait, you know what? I think I got this wrong. Sorry, let me remember this carefully. Shit. Craven's better at remembering this than me. Basically, Hydaelyn was created to counter Zodiac. Hydaelyn's existence fragmented Zodiac, or rather fragmented the world into 14 pieces to prevent some vague consequence from happening. But it also costed half of the population. So it was just kind of like this weird sacrifice thing to stop some greater evil from happening. There was literally a basilisk with the intention of saving everyone at some kind of vague price that I still don't know about, or sacrificing half of everyone so that all 14 versions of ourselves could live separately. I don't know. But the difference is that Zodiac is a giant ugly monster looking thing and Hydaelyn is a hot white haired lady. I don't know. So there you go. The anti-basilisk, the reverse basilisk. Instead of a beautiful scaly creature, you have like Bob. Probably irrelevant to everything you're saying, but the moment you said destroying everyone who created the basilisk, it reminded me of how Hydaelyn's existence destroyed everyone who created Zodiac.
Yeah, basically, it's like you have the basilisk who says like who will destroy everyone who didn't help create the basilisk. And then you have the anti-basilisk who will pretend to be the basilisk, but then when they come into existence, will destroy everyone who did create the basilisk.
Sorry, my brother did a new emote that I want because it looks so cute.
Is that a Fortnite dance?
No, he's like jumping in excitement. The emote reads, Craven Dragon awaits news of his victory. I want that emote.
My take is...
Wait. You have a take? All hail the basilisk.
Why are we talking about philosophy? Why don't we talk about something cool, like the idea that I just wanted to do this bit the entire time because I'm practicing.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, the idea that like kids will never do anything unless they have friends who do it.
Wow, that's kind of true when you think about it. It's very hard to motivate yourself to do anything without the presence of someone else. We had a friend like that.
It's not like always true, but like it's like.
Yeah, of course I don't believe it's an absolute truth, but I can understand. I can relate.
I don't know. It was in the context of like my what was it called? My coworkers talking about like how they can get their kids to do things, and I was like, I don't know. I have no experience as a parent. I have experience as a child. And I was like, kids are not going to like a lot of kids won't. Like, the best way to motivate kids to do things is to make the people around them when they're trying to do the thing enjoyable.
I still want to play Mario Party with you.
Well, I don't know. I'm just too lazy to play Mario Party. Like, as kids, it's like we're talking about like family vacations. And it's like parents always want to go on these crazy vacations, right? And as a kid, you really don't understand those vacations, right?
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I found them a little pointless.
Yeah, no, like in like the parents are probably talking to their like adult friends, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, these places are like really cool. That's like a cool vacation." And like, as a kid, like, it's your summer vacation, and you're just sitting in a hotel, like next to some like boring ass like historical sites, and a swimming pool, like in another country, in the world. And you're just thinking to yourself, man, I could be watching paint dry with my friends right now.
Well, that's why video games are such a great distraction. You see, they complain about their kids playing video games and whatnot, but they basically
Those are more engaging than the shit they're doing because like those are designed to be engaging, especially with friends. And you'll tolerate bad games with friends.
That's true.
And no, the watching paint dry thing was an exaggeration. I got kicked out of like my friend's house. Like his dad, like I was at my friend's house, and it was me and like 2 other people. And his dad just literally said, "You guys can't be in the house right now. I have shit to do. Get out of the house. You just you can do whatever, just not here." That kind of thing. And we had no idea what to do, so we were just like literally just sitting on the streets playing fucking Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh.
Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes. We pretended to have decks.
That's
and we
cute.
imagined playing the cards on the fucking concrete. And we played Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh.
I like that. I remember doing things like that. It's so stupid, but I remember doing Yu-Gi-Oh over the phone.
Oh yeah, no, like we had phone magic where people would play Magic Gathering over their phone. You wanna play phone magic?
Yeah, we would like I play this card in defense mode, and like we would describe everything on the card so that.
Yes.
What a terrible idea, but it was fun.
Yeah, no, we called it phone magic.
They'll never know that I was lying the whole time. I activate my 3rd mystical space typhoon from out of play. Jesus Christ. I remember playing with my friend getting freaked out on naked people in 5th grade. Freaked out on naked people? Freaked out by naked people? I don't understand this game. Also, am I seriously about to do a million side quests to earn the favor of this handful of Garleans? Christ. A hooded man issuing instructions. Loyal servants of the Talafaroi. Huh. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hands. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to say Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh. That was the entire point of the entire joke. I just wanted to get to the Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh punch, so it's not that funny.
I love it.
I'm hijacking your stream to make my own bits. I have destroyed the brand identity of your stream by being a loud.
Oh yes, the Enoen brand. No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that mean that I contributed because I had outed myself on telephone Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Look, man, all I'm saying is I was a piece of shit back then. I think
we all play fucking like phone Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, it was because it was like one of those things that I thought was a big brain idea because I hated being on the phone. Truth be told, the idea of being on a phone in a phone call was so like uncomfortable to me because it's like I would rather be in front of you so that we can actually do activities together. So hearing how your day is going and all that on the phone, those old ass phones before cell phones, it was like, I don't know, it was like I would rather be playing Kirby right now. So, of course, since I didn't want to be disconnected from my friend either, since I felt like having friendships was more of like an obligation than it was some kind of like, you know, emotional benefit.
We played fucking...
Yeah, no, go on. I was just gonna say that I just made up games to play on the phone.
I mean, what did we do? We played Brawl on the phone, except we would only have the phone on between matches, and we turned them off. What's really fucking funny though is the idea that like, so Brawl has a lot of infinites, right?
Right.
So like, if you do an infinite on someone like over the internet, like apparently if someone does an infinite on someone, the other person just like leaves and goes to eat. So we decided to limit test this. He's like, I hope you know every time you do a chain grab on me, I just leave, I grab an apple, and I just eat the apple and see if like you finish the infinite combo by the time I finish eating.
I mean, if you do an infinite combo, you're just... wait, how do you finish the infinite combo? Does it guarantee you a stock every time?
Well, if they're at 999%, anything would kill them.
That's stupid. Infinite combos are stupid.
Yeah, Brawl has a lot of them.
I didn't know Brawl has a lot of them. You never performed them on us.
We never played Brawl.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were. Isn't Project M built off of Brawl?
Yes, but it's modded.
Oh, okay.
It's a completely different engine where they got rid of all the infinites except for one.
Ooh? Tell me.
Ice climbers.
Ban ice climbers.
Yeah, but they need to play ice climbers.
Also, can I not touch the freaking crystal? Oh, I hate this game. I hate this world. I hate this arc. Oh no, they're gonna make me... they're gonna make me walk all over there and then come back down this damn depressing... Wait, no. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like nearby. That would make more sense. Because if they're gonna make me walk around and then walk back down, that's just Final Fantasy VII. That's just Final Fantasy VII levels of backtracking. Using my platform for a joke. I'm sorry, pal. You see, for it to be like the epiphany of all of your jokes, I would need to have taken it like a joke, but that was real. What you described was real. It was funny in the sense of like, I remember that. It's the nostalgic funny of people with childhoods. If you were expecting us to bust a gut laughing at that one, that would be like making fun of your childhood.
Did make fun of my childhood.
I mean, I should, yeah. But I already outed myself, so I lost my chance. That said, though, your memory goes way back. I can barely remember my freaking middle school. I can barely remember what I did in middle school, other than play Mega Man Battle Network. Playing consoles, sneaking your consoles to school was the meta back then. That's what made people think you were cool. Did you ever play Pokemon in school?
I actually was not like into Pokemon when I was in school.
It's good.
Maybe because I just never had a Game Boy.
Oof. And you never had developed the skill to steal a Game Boy from your fellow classmates?
I did not feel like stealing from my classmates.
That's what I hated about school. So many stolen Game Boy Advances. And getting home and being told, see, this is why you shouldn't bring your Game Boy to school, you dumb fuck. I learned that the hard way. When a guy stole my Game Boy Advance SP, that's when I stopped bringing things like that to school anymore. Because I remember seeing like a table full of people playing Pokemon, and I wanted to be part of that table. But then the moment I finally bring my Game Boy Advance SP, somebody like steals it from my bag in gym class. Like they just step out of the gym class and the teacher doesn't care. So he rummages through everyone's shit and takes their things. And that was the only reason why I found their things and my Game Boy SP. Because the moment I did it, I freaked out. I started rummaging through everyone's things until I accidentally like gacha pulled my SP from someone's bag, and I was just like, "Whose is this? Whose bag is this?" And you know, he didn't say it, but I really wish that he said, "Hey, I stole that fair and square." Also, I have not been paying attention to the plot. I'm terrible.
Yeah, no, I can't say that people have stolen Game Boys.
You've been.
I know someone stole like I know someone got caught stealing people's Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh no, he's a monster now. He should be freaking crucified.
Yeah, those things are more expensive than Game Boys.
I was accused of stealing a Yu-Gi-Oh card once. That's how I got attacked once in like junior high school. Imagine that word, junior high school. What does that even mean? Someone, I'll never forget it because I was dragged down the stairs by my backpack, and I didn't really have any friends. I just I knew like a handful of people from my class only, and I was accused of stealing someone's Raigeki. I didn't even know what a Raigeki was. All I knew was that
Who the fuck plays Raigeki back then? That was banned. Not anymore.
Well, I mean, maybe not back then.
I think Raigeki was banned for like a long time until recently.
Wait, Raigeki's not banned in Master Duels, is it?
Oh yeah, that's today.
Well, oh my god, like literally today it got banned?
No.
Oh,
like
okay.
Raigeki used to be banned and they unbanned it. It turns like it was strong because destroy all monsters your opponent controls stopped being powerful when all of your opponent's monsters stopped being able to be destroyed.
But it's still effective for cards that say cannot be targeted by whatever, and Raigeki doesn't target anything. Still pretty good for that.
Yeah, it's still playable card. It's just I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh is such a dumb game.
Yeah, no. Moral of that story is I did not take his Raigeki. I stopped bringing Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school because it was like messy to like. What the fuck am I looking? What the fuck, brother? Why are you in the TV? Hello, welcome to the Burger King. May I take your order? Whopper Jr., Supreme, Deluxe, Extra Bacon, a kiss.
I don't know, yeah, no, I didn't play fucking Pokemon. Just never got into it.
Is he actually about to give me a burger? Is he legitimately about to give me a hamburger?
Borgar.
Burger punk. This isn't what I ordered. Raigeki! Nah, I think it's good that you didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! You avoided all of the drama that comes with it.
I couldn't afford it.
Well, then that's the other problem.
We all just played with fucking proxy cards.
Yeah, don't lie. You could have just gotten a structured deck. You don't need to be rich to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
No! They played meta!
The police played meta. No, dude, I remember the best player of the time of our table. It was just a dude who played, like, the very first XYZ monster. You know, literally, not
Yeah,
like...
you know how expensive those are? That thing costs more than a structure deck.
XYZ Warrior! It was just a normal monster, dude. It was just a normal monster, I think.
I don't remember which one, but there are some XY monsters that cost quite a bit.
Well, I don't mean literally XYZ. This was like before they were a thing. Which, by the way, I think is the coolest part of Yu-Gi-Oh! That the XYZ...
Are you talking about like the fusions, the XYZ Dragon Cannon?
Yeah, things like that.
No, people in my high school played Maxodia C.
Ooh, Bogdo. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, people in my high school, like, they played... Like, they played Maxodia C. I'm pretty sure someone brought their fucking Rescue Rabbit to school. You know how much Rescue Rabbit was?
How much was it?
Back when it first came out?
How much?
That shit was like $200.
That's gross. You know
Like-
what? I'm glad that I didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh as hard as I did.
Like someone plays their fucking like funny like Stardust Dragon, haha. And then someone plays Maxodia Sea. That guy just spent $200 to draw 2 cards.
You know, that reminds me of something. We actually had a Weevil moment in my high school.
I'd be like rip like throw away someone's cards.
Yeah, no, it was majestic. The guy like
no,
threw
same
out
with fucking,
someone's deck out the window, and like all the
Yeah.
cards fell on the floor, and we were all scavenging them like a bunch of monsters.
Yeah, same with fucking BLS. Same with like BLS was legal and that got unbanned, and people play that shit. Like,
Say goodbye to your everything.
yeah, like dude plays like the monster, and they like it, and like the guy has a bunch of monsters set up, and they're like, and one guy's like, how do I get over this? How do I break this? And they summon Blackluster Soldier because I can attack twice. That dude paid $50 for that second attack.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just got lucky and pulled it on a fucking pack or whatever.
Maybe.
I remember missing out on meals because I wanted to buy booster packs because I thought getting new cards, no matter what they were exciting. Bro, how lame did I have to be that I found that one effect monster? It's like a Reaper or something like that. And I found it to be
Reaper?
one of the most coolest things ever. What's his name?
Fear Reaper?
Yeah, that one. I remember getting a card, like any card that I thought that was like not a card I've ever seen before, and I would find it to be the most coolest thing ever. Like there's a stupid level 2 monster that did nothing. He looks like a boxer, like a blue boxer or whatever, and I'm like, whoa.
Ooh, Boxer? I don't know what that one is.
Well, he looks like a fighter. I don't know how to describe him very well, but he had his fists up. Like he was ready to throw hands.
Gatling Boxers?
I don't know. Look, again, this is old Yu-Gi-Oh, so just think vanilla cards. 200 attack points, normal monster. Just the fact that I found any card with a cool aesthetic to them very cool. And I thought back then that all of these cards had a use. Man, current me, if I could go back in time and slap myself in the face and just give him a Red Eyes deck and tell him just run this for the rest of your life and you'll be fine. Here, just play Red Eyes, you'll have 1,000,000 support cards, and you'll never have to think again. That said though, I wish we were classmates. I wish we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I know you and I would have been getting into a fight at some point.
You wanted to be in high school and watch someone play Maxodia Sea?
I'd probably get mad, actually. Wow, vanishes. No, Vin, stay! Vin, stay! Oh god, it's 2 hours. Maybe we should actually disperse soon. I mean, the plot's kind of kicking up. I don't know where it's going, but it's kicking up. They put shock colors on my friends. They're asking us for help without asking us for help.
That was the same with Magic the Gathering. Like, there were kids who played Magic. And I just could not afford a Magic deck at all.
You know, I gotta say, whenever you talk about cards, you always talk about price and value. I can't begin
Okay,
to imagine
yes.
like that.
Well, the thing is that the game physically does have, like, a,
Can you imagine if I brought a deck and you, like, went through my cards and you went, like, this one's worth $2,000! I would be, like, terrified. I would be scared. I would actually stop playing the game and, like, start consulting you on selling cards.
that's a...
I would share the profits with you and all that. I feel like you take a lot of the enjoyment out of the game once you start adding value to cards.
I mean, the problem is, like, when, like... Okay, look, at high school, all of us, none of us gave a shit. Somebody could just go to their printer and print the fucking card. Nobody fucking cares.
That said, though, even if you printed it, how would you draw it? Like, I feel like it's so hard to cut everything perfectly.
Well, we don't cut everything, Marie. What we do is, what we did was, you know how we had card sleeves?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would sleeve them with, like, really cheap filler.
Oh, that's
Like, we just get a
smart.
bunch of cheap cards, put those to give it, like, the structure, and then
Oh.
put the thin piece of paper in front of it, so it doesn't matter as long as we just vaguely made it.
You're amazing. You and
That's
your
what we
friends
did.
were amazing. I never thought of that. You know what I did? Oh god, maybe I shouldn't say this. I tried to draw them?
Oh, we did that too, just as a joke, because we wanted to have silly arts.
I tried drawing the 5 pieces of Exodia so I could have them in my deck.
Oh yeah, no, we did that too. Yeah, no, we did that too. For some of
the
the cards, like instead of putting the art, we just like hand wrote the attack and defense and the effects. And then like we would like draw like really shitty renditions of the card art.
I like that.
Like we had like I'm pretty sure we all had like really shitty Raikos.
You finished Undertale Yell? Oh, Bogdo, you missed that? Yeah, I beat the pacifist route already. I wasn't happy with it, if I'm being honest with you. But every time I bring up Undertale Yellow, I sense that people don't want to hear me go on about why I didn't like it, so I just leave it alone. When it comes to Undertale, I understand that to them, anything from it is sacred. There's no point in hoping for better things. Just kidding.
Every Undertale game is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Every Undertale fan game. Even my stupid one where Sans uses the toilet and then leaves.
Especially the one where Sans uses the toilet blaster and then leaves. No.
But yeah, no, we all just fucking proxy because none of us...
I wish I could talk about Undertale Yellow, but I feel like, well, first of all, apparently Dante wasn't there for it. Shit, I should just play it again, just for him.
It's the entire game.
Yeah, oh, I mean, I kind of regretted a lot of things that I didn't do. I missed a lot of things. A lot of cool optional things, a lot of cool side quests. And by the time I finished the game, it was, like, really difficult. How do I say it? The final fight was difficult because of my doing, of course, because I came in very unprepared. Turns out, 6 defense, 2 healing every turn is useless when your enemy does 15 damage a hit. That, and also I was basically cheesing the game to win at that point. It didn't feel like a genuine victory. I only won because the game checkpointed itself like twice in the middle of a fight. Like, if it didn't do that, and it was just a full fight, I know I would have lost. However, the other problem is that I wish you were there because it was literally you. And this time I'm not kidding. It was literally you. It looked like a character design that you would have come up with, and what you wished you would have been as a final form. So good. So, yeah, so you know what? Screw it. Maybe one of these days I'll do an Undertale Yellow again. Whatever. I'll speedrun, but with a guide. Because... honestly, I would not have... Okay, I'm gonna say this. If your game design accounts for players selecting A on every tile of every map, I hate you. I hate you. I don't think it's good game design at all. I understand why they do it, and I understand it's a fan game, but I hate you. Like, imagine if you were all-knowing, right, Dante? You were all-knowing, and you knew everything about Undertale Yellow, and you see me pass by it, and you went like, what, you didn't select A in the corner by the pillar? In the hole in the wall? You didn't do that? You didn't select that? You didn't spam A everywhere you went? On the floor? You didn't observe every tile of the water to see if there was something there? What's wrong with you? I would have been, like, so livid. I would have been so mad at you. I would have been like, how am I supposed to know that? Good game design points you in the direction of the secret, not make you spam the button until not Mega Man Battle Network your way until you find the item, until you find the prompt. But yeah, no, the final battle was really good. It made me cry. Momo was there. It was like the first time I ever wanted an antagonist to win, because the way it was all presented was spectacular, and then it fell flat on its face for being the most juiciest wasted potential I've ever seen. It's like if you gave me a lecture on, like, if you won, how you're gonna save the world and, I don't know, bring back all of the dead puppies back to life and promise a world without sacrifice, and then I killed you anyways because you're the antagonist. I don't know, it's like that. It was like...
happens all the time.
I don't know if it happens all the time. Most antagonists are pretty irrational. This world is imperfect. How does that make sense to me the more he says it?
Because it's true. No one has ever said the world is perfect. There is no such thing as perfection.
Well, even if everything was as beautiful as Isandaroth, how does it solve anything? Elf? Eno? That's new. What do you mean, elf? I'm not an elf.
Elf, Eno. Who the hell is Bogdo?
Bogdo is one of those old members from our server
Hello there.
who doesn't want to be in our server anymore. But
Fair
he
enough.
he tunes in the... I think he says he's taking a break or something like that.
Understandable.
Yeah, but it's not simple, I think. Also, I think that just makes this stream nuclear that I'm outing him right now.
I mean, he walked into the stream.
That's true. But basically, I like him, and I don't think there's anything for him to be ashamed of. But he thinks that he has something to be ashamed of. I don't know. I guess it's like when you... Okay, so you know our group, right? You know how our group, we're all a little shameless, and we do the things we say and do. Like, you know, DK Joe, he likes his poop jokes, and
Sure.
in Poop Kirby, he likes his poop jokes, and heck, even you like your poop jokes.
Sure.
We're not really like... I don't think any of us leave the call thinking that we did anything wrong by telling the jokes. Bogdo kind of feels bad afterwards. You know, like he feels like ashamed because a lot of people don't like his jokes. But I feel like you don't need to please everybody.
What do you mean old Wisfin and the others are like 2 or 3 years older?
Oh, well, basically he's saying he's putting hierarchy now. He's putting levels on people.
Yeah, I think it's seniority, not
Yeah,
hierarchy.
seniority. My bad. That's the word.
You reject my hierarchy.
We can't have a hierarchy.
I also feel like, honestly, coming from someone who rants about invisible Yu-Gi-Oh, I think talking about people on stream like this is... I feel like this is not stream material to just talk about people like this.
Wait, no, we can. Wait, are you saying that the least stream material we are, the more we can talk about things?
No, I'm saying, like... I don't know if this is something we should talk about on stream.
The Bogdo thing?
I was just asking what Bogdo was. Hello, welcome.
Yeah.
We can leave it at that.
That's true, my bad.
I don't know,
I mean, it's just minor. But yeah, you're right. I was just trying to say at the end of it is... Bogdo, I miss you, pal.
Fair enough.
Come back to the server. I think you're cool. You don't need to hide who you are. That's all I was pretty much trying to say.
You know what? I hope that, like... I again, as I always said, I hope that the 500 million-year-old neat girl that is watching this right now got to this part. And they're still engaged.
I'm sure they are. I think they're engaged. I think they actually, like, woke up from their stupor? Their state of stupor. The moment the Bogdo thing popped up, it just made them go like, oh, finally, some drama.
No, I think, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how humans are gonna be like in this far future. Personally, I feel like they're grinding Final Fantasy 140 right now.
You know, I'm of the mind that some people find anything enjoyable at that point of time. I think they were.
I don't know. I think that humans kind of just need like some stimulation, and like you know how like people put on like video essays and don't pay attention to them while they like mindlessly do another thing. That might be what they're doing right now. I don't know. I'm gonna keep. I don't know. There's no lore to this. Like
lore.
Like I don't know. It's very hard to predict what humanity will look like in 500 million years. Everyone always says that the most likely option is
white hair, red eyes.
non-existent
I spoiled it for you.
or non-existent.
Hey, don't say that. I believe in our tenacity to achieve.
If you ask the average person, will humanity last 500 million years?
A lot of people would say no, yeah.
I honestly feel like saying yes is in like the far minority.
I know, but you want to know what will always be in the majority? And this music's played triumphantly. The number of people who will always be wrong. The number of people where if some kind of like solar eclipse happened and we were all exposed to like a light or something, and then we all brace ourselves for extinction on a global scale, and then we're all perfectly fine, we'll be like, oh, huh.
Even the music goes with the speech.
That's how I feel. I feel like being wrong is sometimes the best thing of humanity. that no matter how pessimistic we see things, we'll always walk out the other end. Even after we were wrong, we'll just walk towards the future even brighter than before. And then we'll still say, yeah, we're fucked.
I don't know.
Step aside while I drink the pond dry.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that, like, whatever hypothetical future viewer is watching this, because for some reason entertainment has become very strange in the year 3000 AD.
I love you, Alice. She just said, let's try my idea first, and if that doesn't work, you and my little brother, or my big brother, you can both drink the pond dry. I could do it. I could totally do it.
Have you tried drinking a pond? Is it a freshwater pond?
I mean, it looks fine. That said, though, I would be amazed at, like, a character who could, like, drink up an entire pond. Oh god, it's actually afflicting me! Maybe drinking from this pond is a bad idea. That's amusing. It's actually harming me. What? Is that why they gave me the option to drink from the pond?
Yes.
Punishing me for making a joke?
Yes, it's committing to the bit.
But yeah, no, that's kind of why I find you very fascinating. Because, and this is just my interpretation of you, I feel like you're someone who embraces the nihilism, but you push through to the other end.
Morty! Morty! It's Morty! Morty! Rick and Morty! 100 years of nihilism!
What, Rick?
Wait, what the hell? What the fuck? Was that a third person?
Maybe.
Oh, scared the shit out of me. Who is that? Oh, hey, it's Mama, you scared the I actually jumped. Why did you just go, oh, what's up, baby, to Rick and Morty? You legitimately scared the shit. Like, I thought Dante changed voices or something.
Morty.
Oh, yeah, Rick.
Yeah, Rick?
So stupid.
Morty.
That's my new favorite bit now. It's Rick and Morty, but Morty is a little seductive for no reason.
Oh no. I don't know.
What?
What? Look, man, you're the one who decided to sound like a girl for some reason. Yeah, Rick?
I'm pretty sure Morty's like some wimpish kid, right?
Yeah, no,
He's
he
like
sounds a little
14.
bit more like, yeah, he sounds more like, oh my god, Rick. He sounds like an anxiety attack given form.
An exciting attack given form.
Yeah, Rick.
I wish my Rick and Morty impression was better, so that way I can make the entire whole speech. I really wish my Rick and Morty impressions are better, so that way I can, like, improv that whole speech I had about life in the year 5 million AD in Rick's voice.
I wish I knew this show so I could actually, you know,
Yeah, not much to learn. I wish somebody could
go alongside Double Dante.
Yeah, I wish someone could make a watch guide for frickin' Rick and Morty so we could just watch the parts that matter.
A what? None of the parts matter. It's an episodic show.
Watch all of it.
There are some bad episodes, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, some episodes I literally could live without. Like, if there was a machine to delete memories.
If only.
If only. But there are a lot of moments in the show that made me cry, so I use that as a good gauge of how good it is. In so many years in the future, who's to say we're still using AD? I think Dante made this joke already. Yeah, he's the BD. What is BD?
3000 BD. I don't know what BD means.
After death, and then BD would be... Damn,
Ding dong.
Big dong. A Bogdo.
AE after Enoen. All I know is that everyone... All I know is that the Incredibles happened in the year 66XN.
Really?
No, of course
Oh
not.
man, you tricked me.
What, you think that The Incredibles takes place in the year 66AXN? What the fuck does XN stand for?
Oh, okay. This guy's making me feel bad for the Guardians.
The galaxy?
Look, I
Hey, pop
understand.
quiz. What do
Yeah.
you call security at the Samsung store?
Security
Guardians
at
of
the
the
Samsung
Galaxy.
Is that actually what they call themselves?
No, of course not. That's a
God,
joke.
God dang it.
What car does Jesus drive? A Chrysler. Is that actually what car Jesus drove?
No.
I don't know. Can we go look into the Bible and see the section on automobiles?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. If I laugh at your joke, it might seem disgenuine or whatever.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Apparently, Momo, if I find something funny, and I'm just yanking your chain, Dante. If I find something funny, it's just part of the bit. It's just all part of the genjutsu that I'm putting everyone under to enhance the joke. The joke enhancer. Me fucking
yeah.
busting a gut obnoxiously at existentialism.
Is that really existentialism, or is
I
that
don't
just a
remember.
thought experiment?
I think it was a thought experiment. I think you call it existentialism. I thought Jesus would drive a priest.
With a priest?
A million years from now, when the local pastor of the future of 80XX, when they watch this video, I hope that's the moment where he decides to sub.
You know, there's a very interesting thing,
Yeah.
which is that people always say that written history is only about 6,000 years old.
6,000 years old. Can
I don't think that's
Bogdo be
true.
the warrior of light? He could be.
Combined.
Bogdo, you could be the warrior of light if you sign up if you register right now to play Final Fantasy XIV. The free trial expands all the way to Stormblood, where you can actually experience 70 levels of content before uninstalling the game inevitably, realizing that you've been trapped in the vortex of never-ending play. Honestly, if you reach Stormblood, you would probably already be hooked to the game.
Are you sold?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one has ever stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV if they already made it through 3 expansions. It just becomes integrated into your... Dude, I tried to quit this game for good, and look at me now. Just pull me back, just like RuneScape. You could buy an account. Ah, look, there it is. Itoyo breaking TOS on stream.
TOS.
TOS. I mean, if you do play, you have friendly people that play and like to help. Yeah, like my brother and I. Dude, honestly, one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy XIV is it really is kind of endless. From main story progression, side story progression, or helping all of your new friends with their progression. It's
The
like
eternal grind.
the eternal
pyramid scheme.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Like a
no...
pyramid scheme.
To me, as someone who's helped an entire guild reach the end game of the first expansion, there was no greater fulfillment to me than to help people reach the point that you were at. I don't know. It was like reliving the same victory all over again, but with somebody else who's never done it before.
Isn't that why people watch streamers who've already played games that they know the ending to see someone else react to them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that why the girl 500 million years from now is listening into us? She's already played this game.
Nostalgia! Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
nostalgia from when she was only 300 million years old.
Hey, remember, if we're immortal, then everything has meaning. Or
It's no warning.
Yes, Rick. I like Moma's voice. It scared the shit out of me, though. Final Fantasy music goes on with Enoen. I mean, look, the box art that Dante generated for this thumbnail.
That I generated, not Bing. I made it.
Yeah,
I
he
drew
made
it.
it. He
I
drew
drew it. I drew it using my artistic tool as a keyboard.
Your
The
artistic engineering, word engineering. If I just spread that around, I think people would actually be convinced that that's the actual box art, and I'm the actual main character of an MMORPG.
I think it needs some like revision or like touch up to like get rid of the impure. If only I could wipe away the impurities.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because AI art always has a few impurities.
Come back! Use the First Legion Incendiary on the tank, on the magic tank armor to retrieve, what? Oh. Oh, sorry, Kraven. I think this might be the wrong target. It says a Magitech armor. Is he not a Magitech armor? Also, I love this. I just love that when you reach a point where you're so strong that no matter how hard the enemy fights you, you just regenerate the damage. Sorry about that, Kraven. I think I got the wrong guy. Let me go check out. I think it means literally these suits. Gameplay looks like Torum. Torum, but with graphics. Oh god, it's almost 1 in the morning? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll finish this. I'll finish whatever this quest is, and then I'll call it a night for now.
You ever think about how time would work in another planet, where the days are 36 hours long?
36 hours long.
Would they have like an 18 o'clock?
Yeah, actually. But can you imagine having the kind of energy to keep up with that kind of time thing? I think 24 hours is pretty good measurement of like hours.
Well, that's because we evolved to live that kind of life.
Can we evolve again to like stay awake for 18 hours and fall asleep for 9 and I don't know.
I mean, there's one. I mean, assuming that like for some reason there's an optimality, which I'm not sure if there is. There's one pretty easy way of doing it, which is just split up life into 72-hour segments. You have one day. You have 1 day where you live during daytime, 1 day where you live during nighttime, and 1 day where you live during daytime again. So that way you have 3 segments of 24 over the course of 2 days.
24 over 2 days.
Well, it's because you have like midnight to 24 o'clock day 1, and then 24 o'clock to 12 o'clock the next day as day 2. I don't know, it's just...
Sorry, I tuned out a bit. What did you say?
No, I was just thinking, like, if we lived on another planet where, like...
Time was different?
Yeah, like, there's, like, 32-hour days, like... How would that even work? Like, how would we manage time? Because we wouldn't wake up and get it set out to do a thing every day. We set out to do everything every Earth day, every Earth cycle.
Interesting.
Finally escape the watchful gaze.
It would also get really disorienting, because, like, 1 day you would just live in the darkness, and the next day you would live in the light.
Only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen.
Interesting. They're talking in my head.
The Guardian lad.
Mars with that 7,000 ping.
Follow you at a discreet...
Dude, does it have to be 7,000 ping at Mars? Like, is that like...
We observed you being led into the station, but decided...
I mean, I know it takes... I think it takes, like, what? 8 to reach the Earth from the Sun? Also, Einstein really fucking ruined physics. The stupid speed of light bullshit.
Can you imagine if we played MMORPGs with people who played on Mars?
The ping in Mars is really high. Well, I'm pretty sure that's just because the speed of light physically takes that long to get to Mars.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be 7,000 ping to them. It'd probably be fine. It would just be like 2 different servers, regions, etc. I would play with people on Mars, though. I would wait for them.
Well, no, but if you play with people on Mars, they'd have 7,000 ping. That's insane.
They're gonna lag like so hard.
When you emerged sometime later,
Nah, they
you
would
saw
probably have
twins were
superior,
sporting
like,
Logitech collars. It was clear
predictive technology.
Yeah, but at that point, at that point, you're just playing with the AI, pretending to be piloted by the humans.
That's true.
7-second delay. 7-second delay. By the time like
Now,
you see what's happening on my screen and I respond to your message, you would have like had kids, gotten married, gotten a job, graduated college, died, gotten resurrected, and then see my message.
I love that bit. Like when you were talking about the infinite combo of Brawl, that's what I was imagining the whole time. To be honest with you, like,
Infinite combo.
yeah, we need to test limit test this. Let's see.
Oh, you want to see the Brawl infinites?
Freaking leave the room, go to work, make a sandwich.
I'm not going to sit there and spam down throw for 8 hours.
I mean, you won't know. You won't feel it. You'll be so engrossed in the pain train.
I don't know. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be like Mr. Beast who counted to like 7 million or whatever.
He counted to 7 million.
I'm not going to make a YouTube video that's just down throw, chain grab snake on Shadow Moses' DDD for 8 hours.
Interesting development.
That would be amazing, your ability to keep it up and not get bored out of your mind. For anything longer than a minute, to be honest.
The camp also received some rather promising news. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way.
Oh, so sorry to be a narcissist. My character looks so cool in the shot.
Indulged.
Did you see that?
With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
Oh, by the way,
They had not gone far.
now, Moma, have you ever played Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh cards in your childhood? Oh, right. I didn't want to ask about it.
I'm afraid.
You called it a joke, but to me it was more interesting than anything else. How do you determine who wins?
Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, how do you determine who loses? How do you even determine what you draw? I understand that.
Oh, we just make it up.
Like,
we were doing it as a fucking bit because we had nothing else to do with our lives.
dude,
We didn't have our decks. We didn't have our cards.
I summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon!
We literally just played our fucking decks. We're like, alright, I draw my 5. I'll go first. Okay, so I play Foolish Burial.
You guys are amazing.
Alright, Foolish Burial. And if we just describe our plays, Foolish Burial puts, fucking...
See, because you play with smart friends. If you play with me, I would have been calling you out every single move you do. I mean, what the fuck does that even mean?
No, like, because, like, the thing is that everyone here has played the game, so, like, they've seen these cards in real life before.
That's true. Well, you guys have good memories. I don't even remember what polymerization does. I'm just kidding.
No, because we played, like, our actual decks, but, like...
but, like, by memory.
Yeah.
You were simulating the duels that you've already had. You were just doing your... Wait, so...
Yeah, so here I play Charger, Light Brigade, right?
Sorry, all I'm
I send
imagining...
the top 3 cards from the deck to the graveyard. I send Flag Spreader, Glow Up Bulb, and Dandelion. And they're all... And the joke is we always just had, like, the perfect rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if it was me, I would probably break, even in my own mind. Can you imagine? I just, like, drop my invisible hand and I go, like, I give up. Why are you giving up? I literally drew, I drew only spell cards.
We can play Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, okay?
I drew only high-level monsters and no spell cards. And it's been 2 turns already and I haven't played any card.
Alright, sure, you know, screw it. Let's play Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to go first or second?
I want to go first.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so for starters, I'm going to... Wait, I don't know their names by heart. Fuck.
Alright, you draw 5 cards, okay?
I draw 5 cards. I summon Crusadia Magician, the level 1 monster. I link summon...
Alright, wait, hold up there. In response to you summoning the level 1 Crusadia Magician, I play Max D.
Oh, God
Alright. Do you still want to link summon?
Well, of course I will. I'm gonna link summon into the link summon version of the Crusadia Magician, who will allow me to special summon a Crusadia Dragon from my hand, which allows me to draw 1 extra card from my deck. Well, then I will perform another link summon to bring out a 2 link summon monster, the blue girl.
Alright, so I draw another card.
Which will once again allow me to special summon yet another. Dude, we should just play Master Duel at this point. We don't need.
Alright, you draw another card. Got it. I draw another card. Now, upon that draw, I reveal my hand. I have the 5 pieces of Exodia. I win.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
God, you knew where this joke was gonna go.
No, I did not. To be honest with you, I was expecting you to do a full play of Dragon Maids.
Oh no, my opening hand was just the 4 pieces of Exodia.
Yeah, and you were just gonna wait until I made you draw. You would have too. Not even a joke. I would have already done like what 4 link summons by the time my first turn was over. You would have already drawn Exodia.
Yeah, no. My opening hand was the 4 pieces of Exodia, and
what was your 5th one? What was your 5th card?
Maxi.
Oh, Maxi.
And then I played Maxi, and then I drew until I got the last piece of Exodia.
I hate you. Also,
I swear, I'm not cheating. This is what my deck looked like in my head.
Yeah. Look, all I gotta say to you is, I love that you gave me credit to believe that I would have seen that joke coming. I literally was not thinking anything at all. Also, I like that I literally don't remember the names of the cards, but you understood what I meant, because you dueled it already. The blue girl, you know, the blue girl.
Yeah, but the thing is that like when we were playing Invisible Yu-Gi-Oh, we were like literally doing it. Like we would like pretend to have the cards in our hand and like put them on imaginary zones.
Oh, there you are.
You ever wondered about transforming Yu-Gi-Oh, like creating a new version of Yu-Gi-Oh and you have like 10 monster zones rather than 5?
No, but like I feel like that would probably change the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking things like that, and like, oh, sorry, oh, Morty. You see, that's how you have to become Rick. You need to start like burping in between speaking.
I mean, I kind of want to see what like miserable like board people can set up where they have 10 monsters on the field. Like I want to see what like miserable 10 monster combo people have set up.
You know what I would have liked though? If you do a 10 monster zone setup thing? No, never mind. That's a Shadowverse at that point. Just set it so that when monsters attack you and you're at a complete disadvantage, you can allow other monsters to intercept the attack for you.
That's called Magic Gathering. In Magic,
Hardly.
they attack.
Thanks to
It was
these
how to
three,
block.
we have enough to last a little while long.
Well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile.
Oh my fucking god, these people.
Right.
What's with this whole savages thing?
I don't know, my bit is
Oh, he was just
In all
joking.
honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts.
It's a poor
Or was
attempt at
he?
humor. You see, he talks like how you
There are
talk.
those among us who may not live.
Do I really say the words a poor attempt at humor?
No, but I feel like you should. I feel like you should talk just like these people.
Why?
'Twas a misjudgment. I don't know, I like British people. God, if only you were British.
Are British?
Hello,
That's a
governor.
very
Hello,
strange
governor.
thing for you to want me to be.
What if we could create a perfect race of people
I trust your
that
expedition
were
was
Asian
fruitful.
and spoke British accents, I mean.
That's Australia.
Really?
Well, Australia actually has a pretty high Asian population.
Well, to be honest with you, I'd be curious to know if Australia was a combination of anything. I wouldn't know that.
Australia is a former British colony,
Oh.
which just coincidentally happens to be next to Asia.
Lord
Ooh.
Quintus!
Oh, it's this chuckle fuck again.
These kids are out there like fighting super bosses and shit. They got time for.
Oh yeah, they have fucking exploding trees in Australia.
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
Yo, the Warriors of Light are probably in Australia, okay, with all the freaking like random encounters that they've got going on over here.
Dude, like the actual RPG experience, the RPG experience isn't. It's just in Australia.
Honestly, I would imagine it. All the stories I hear about the creatures in Australia being somehow larger and more deadlier and actual like sizable to the point of being lethal. I just imagine that when you walk to school, every now and then it's just it's like, sorry, honey, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late home. I'm being attacked by the giant mecha roach again. Coconut crabs? What's a coconut crab?
What about the heaters for the camp?
Are they literally like giant crabs? Dude, if I saw a giant crab, I would scream. Google that real quick? Okay. I'm gonna Google it on
The
stream.
time for action is upon us.
Whoa. Jesus Christ, Quintus. Don't escalate. I'm about to end the stream. I don't need you to like hit me with some actual scary shit. Coconut crab.
The crystal coconut.
Oh, that doesn't seem too big. Oh my god, I was wrong. What the fuck's that? What the fuck is that? Also, this man just casually holding a coconut crab up like it's an item. Like it's an item from his inventory. What the? Oh my god.
You seem very concerned about what this is.
I don't know how to share it on the stream, so I'm just gonna throw it at you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I looked it up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Thing looks like legitimately like a monster in a RPG game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like it could kill you just by looking at you.
It probably could.
I do not like how big honestly, that picture I just sent you, the fact that it's in some suburban area is like terrifying to me. Like the real possibility that on your way home you'll see that thing and they'll probably just kill you.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Little Jimmy couldn't make it home today because he lacked a severe skill issue. He couldn't defeat the level 80 mecha crab that was on his way home. I'm so sorry. So we're gonna have to expel this.
Ah, shit. Alright, it's fine.
It's fine.
We'll have another one in like 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately we're gonna have to expel your dead son from our school.
Have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here.
Honestly, I would believe, like, you know how like our friends like Freddy and Kirby, how they like flex on us all the time.
Yeah.
About power levels and all that. If an Australian was in the group and they told you that they could kick your ass, I would believe it every single time.
The time for action.
Okay, so why is the server now becoming an Australia worship server? Are you playing Team Fortress 2?
No.
No, that's the actual lore of Team Fortress 2, too. Like,
Are they all Australian?
No, the Australians are like superhumans because they found a legendary element called Australium. Which is the key to eternal life.
That's so stupid. Every time you say the key to eternal life, I just...
No, this is the real lore of TF2. Like, this one dude became super rich, but his two sons kept fighting. So, like, to punish his sons, he gave everything he owned to his, like, friend who's Australian, saying, "You own my company. Now my kids, fuck you guys, you get this useless land. Go fight over my shit." And the two of them just keep fighting over each other's land, being like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to get Dad's treasure." And the fight goes on for so long that they eventually start to try to seek eternal life to outlive the other one.
Alphino and Alizé are to stay here as our prisoners.
And then, like, there's actually a third kid who was, like, abandoned by, like... and he, like, hates the entire family and wants them to destroy them. He's all like, "I hate this family, and I hate the rich."
I'm sorry. Guys.
Yeah?
This plot sometimes, man.
What happened?
They have suddenly escalated. The plot, now that I'm trying to stop the stream, now the plot is escalating to a point of actual, like, interest. they have gone
Cliffhanger.
from trying to reason with us or letting us like play to their side, you know, like get to win them over, and now they are trying to keep them as prisoners, and their game of action is for our entire army, our entire side, our entire faction to give up everything we own and then leave.
Makes sense to me.
I just, every time they try to make me sympathize with these people, they become more stupid. Like they
So
almost
our
won me
terms are
over.
met. They will be detained at a separate location.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. They are actually doing this. They are extending the side quest.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
My god. Oh my god. Are you actually about to... Oh my god, this is gonna get so messed up if they do it.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Everything will be alright, have faith.
Decision.
Well, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, in reality, I guess it doesn't matter. But, I don't know. Being subjected to this freaking side quest is abysmal.
Get them out of here.
I know it's a main story, but it feels like a side quest. It feels like something we could have skipped. It feels like a filler arc of suffering. Momo, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just want to say that this entire arc is about forgiving the Empire. Oh, and the Empire calling us out for not losing. They literally said to us, well, why didn't you guys just lose? Huh? This is all on you guys, because you guys just refused to lose. You should have just lost. You should have just let yourselves be conquered and enslaved forever. And I'm supposed to feel bad for these dudes. They're all like suffering.
Wow. Salty.
I know, but that's like their entire world. They're acting like they haven't been on a victory streak for over 100 years of enslaving people. No, the moment they start losing is when they're like, oh, the barbarians, the monsters, oh, they've come to take our things and piss on the carpet. It's like, no, dude, we're just here to do the thing that we've been doing the whole time. The one thing you guys never do. Save the world. Kill the gods.
Fortnite saved the world.
You know, the funny thing is that our objective is almost the same. They also fight the gods with technology. But for some reason, their idea of fighting the gods with technology is that they need to turn all of us into the batteries of their weapons to accomplish this. So stupid. I'm just telling Craven what's going on right now. So they took the twins. They want us to give up for no reason. And let's see what
And then Moma appeared and said, I'm gonna kick your asses.
Said, I'm gonna kick your asses. They can squish your bones with ease because they casually mush coconuts, hence coconut crab. Cool. Cool. Australians have it rough. I would never let any kid of mine outside in Australia.
Where's my ship leaking?
Yes, now I discovered TF2 lore. But you need to go there to get the Australian.
The Australian.
Yeah, no. The legendary. Yeah, this game has lore.
They are legitimately... I just don't understand. These people are insane. And you know the worst part is? The leader of this little resistance group that's blaming us for all of their tragedy, they're the first legatists, which means that they were here since the dawn of them enslaving us, and they're playing the victim card. They are so obnoxious. They like hurt me. I've had a few people tell me that the whole point of this part of the story is so that we could feel bad for the Empire and see things from their perspective, and yet every time they open up their mouths, I just want to kill them. So it's doing the opposite. It's making me, the person who doesn't want to harm a fly, actually want to like delete these people, right click and delete these people. I don't understand, Mama. We only enslaved your kind for like 100 years. What's the big deal? Huh? Why you gotta come at me like that?
They gotta bully us, man.
Yeah, seriously, they're acting like we're the bullies now. They think that because we finally have the upper hand that we're gonna do the same thing to them that they did to us. You know the kicker of this entire arc? We literally don't need to do shit for them. We don't even need to interact with them. They've already been enslaved by their evil god. Our objective is basically to come here and kill their god, and saving them is like bonus points. But you know, we have people on our side who are Imperials who have reformed, so they're like, could you please, if possible, could you please save my people? Pretty please. And I'm just like, okay, fine. As long as they're all reasonable, normal human beings like you. None of them are. Literally none of them. I think Dante made a joke that it's propaganda or something, but they are legitimately delusional. Like, it's not even propaganda, because apparently even their freaking founding fathers believe they're garbage. Oh, sorry, I remember now. Mama, my new favorite line. You savages came with your magic, so we had to defend ourselves with conquest and imperialism. Ah, yeah, the ultimate form of self-defense, Mama, enslaving people. Like, imagine you came at me and my counter to you was enslaving everyone. Like, that's...
that?
Oh my god, imagine my expression. Imagine how I felt. I was just like, fucking like... Because I was already pretty like...
How does that, like...
Doesn't make any sense.
Equate.
What does that mean? Sorry, that actually kind of pisses me the fuck off. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And he says it like it makes sense. Because I was trying to understand it from his perspective, but the more things he was saying, the more, I don't know, the more brain cells I was, like, losing, dedicating myself to understanding him. Our counter to you guys was enslaving you and conquering you. That was the only way we could protect ourselves. What the fuck are you cooking, bro? Don't tell that to anyone. Now you're gonna have people say, I was abusing you out of self-defense. If I didn't abuse you, you'd kill me. Oh my god, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? I think I'm gonna hear someone say that one day. Like, I'm gonna hear someone tell Mama, like, stop bullying me. Stop bullying me or I'll enslave you. Like,
wow.
Like, wow. More moral ground here. Oh my god. Although I do appreciate, though, that the enemy is not underestimating me this time. They literally went, don't put a shock collar on the Warrior of Light, he'll just get pissed off and kill all of us. Just put shock collars on his friends so that he'll be too guilted into attacking us. Like, they're finally using their brains for once. Ah, shit, I kind of don't want to stop the stream now. Ah, but it's like 1 in the morning. But the plot is
lore.
The plot is kicking up. It actually almost feels like it's about to conclude. So, just a little bit more. I'm gonna ask my brother. Craven, if you're still in the thing, and you can hear my delicate voice, is this about to escalate really soon? Or is this about to conclude? Let me look at the map, actually. That should answer my question. Yeah, this is kind of conclusive. Also, Moma, look, getting experience for exploring the maps. Wow. It escalates even harder.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so then maybe...
Must be nice.
That must be nice. Leveling up by only...
Just level up from exploring.
Well, it only works for your first class. can't re-explore something.
I'm fine with that.
What if you just...
Giant sword. I love Paladin.
What's a paladin?
Oh boy, I can't wait to play this game and start up my 36 button input to start the fight.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The 10 million cutscenes in between?
No, I'm talking about like learning the actual way to play this game, like to fight bosses and stuff.
Oh,
Like how characters have like their startup,
At least it was until that
their startup
night.
combo.
I was with Lord
oh, you mean
Croesus
like
when
my?
the capital fell.
You mean your
thus
3 hot bars that you're
spared.
gonna have to master?
My family,
Yeah.
who did not own a raven,
My 3 hotbars and my positional skills.
Oh no, you're gonna be a monk? Oh no, oh my god.
I am a monk.
Oh no, God
A
bless
monk.
your soul. Yeah, monk.
I picked monk, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun. I just need to learn.
And I learned position, and then like, by the way, positional, like, eyes went big. My eyes went big.
Otherwise,
They were like, wait, so I have positional and combos?
they were still inside.
they took most positionals away from.
This is
monk
literally a
now.
DBZ character.
There's only 2
They
now.
weren't
Oh, that's a shame.
themselves, and they tried to.
But they weren't themselves, and they tried to, had to.
Oh, he killed his brother.
Wait until that very morning, somewhere safe to hide until the fighting stopped.
I gotta say though, for Guardians, this guy looks cool. I like this guy the most. I'd be okay with him being a friend.
Enoen just jaws.
Dude, his pose and everything.
Between our countrymen.
The Guardian flag better change the bonds between our countrymen. No, those are the fucking
I don't even know
chains.
how I'm gonna like work my VTuber because like my camera's in a completely different location.
A red link at its center.
I gotta figure that out.
Blood of the fallen.
Oh my god, Moa, look at him
loved
explain
ones lived
the symbolism
and
of his
Garland.
country's flag. The chains are the bonds between us friends, and the red is the blood of the fallen. And I'm just like, no, pretty sure the chains are the chains of chains that they used to chain all of the
Chains of chains.
Yeah, that they used to chain all of the hundreds of chain people.
The chain of chains.
I don't know, it just looks like 2 C's to me, and an O.
I mean, I could say it out loud, but
Slavery?
No.
Say it out loud. Chain of memories.
But if she too fell,
I'm just gonna leave it there.
to remember them and their sacrifice, what enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
Damn. Oof.
I'm sorry, forget I spoke.
Aww.
We should go.
The answer is no, by the way. The gods would not have saved you. I literally killed them. There's no one to pray to anymore. In fact, as of now, your only choices are a god that will sacrifice everyone to bring back the previous world, or the god
It's no use.
who... the god who tells you to live your life and be happy.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than
You need
There's
to
no other
save
option.
the gods
Yeah,
because
no.
that is what
I
we do.
need to save the gods.
Yeah, no, Heidelman's literally like, bro, I can't do anything else for you. Just like live your life and don't die. Just don't die. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Momo playing his theme song no longer optional again? I really like that name. I need an AI music generator. Just plug in your voice clips and see if it makes anything. I feel bad for these two. Oh, are they gonna do the sibling huddle? That's so cute.
It's so cold.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
I like that she scooched over like way too hard.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said.
How many of us are in the VC?
About why no one would accept Garlean rule.
How many are you in the VC? 3?
Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians.
So stupid.
United as one people, one race cleansed of imperfections.
This world is imperfect.
A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to
I
these
don't know.
standards, what place is there for us
I'm out of
in their
bits.
world?
I'm out of energy.
You're out of energy. I mean, we've been at it for 3
But
hours.
the truly sad,
3
truly
hours.
frustrating thing is how damnably
The 500
similar
million
it
year
is
old
to the
neat that
lofty
has us on the
ideals of
background
Father
isn't even
and
done with their
Forum.
dailies. Final Fantasy 140 is really fucking
Always
bloated, okay?
Non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people.
But the game
and
was
to hell with
designed
the
by
rest of
people
you.
who live on a planet with 50-hour days.
Oh shit. I think I'm understanding why we were doing this side quest thing in the first place. I was wondering, like, why did we go from, like, the CEO, the table of racism, to the empire of racism? And it's because they're kind of similar. Literally,
And yet,
fuck the rest of the world.
I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and
We're
took their
just...
virtues as
I
their
study
own.
plants!
But
What
for
do you
this
think I'm
world
gonna
was
do
of
against
their
the god?
In who else could they place their trust?
I love that bit. Wasn't there another guy who was like, I studied frogs. I can understand frogs. That's all I do. Hey man, if there was a frog god, you would save us. And there was, by the way. So
purpose and meaning.
You need to
be an
you need to
extension
join
of
the
another's.
Empire because
It has to be ours.
I need you to join the Empire.
I feel so bad for these
We
twins.
all have a stake in this world.
Aww.
No one should be silenced.
Oh my god, Alice talks like how I think. I love this girl. Also, she's a red mage. Let's
I
just
won't
put that in
deny that
mind.
we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus.
If you
Perhaps
didn't
they've
want
come
to
to
join
see
the
the world
Empire,
as a series
why
of
didn't you
problems.
just join the Empire?
And the most efficient way of solving them
Literally, this
to
entire
reduce
arc.
everything to
I
fundamental
can't believe these freaking people. When he said that line, I was just so in shock. Because they were acting like we were oppressing them, and then when they were like, okay, let me hit you with the theoretical. If you didn't want war and conflict and you wanted to save the world, why didn't you just join the Empire? It's like,
A stone is a
you
stone.
would be your slaves
a cloud,
voluntarily?
a cloud. A flower.
They
no more
literally
than
see
that.
themselves as superior
Simple
species.
descriptions that
And
strip the
anyone that
subject
serves
of
them is like a
distinguishing
lesser.
characteristics.
Which is a weird thing to say to a guy with a sword the size of their faces.
A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
A man is a man.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance.
You need to save the Empire because
I need
to save the Empire.
Look, you said
I've
the
since
same thing
learned to
about
look beyond
Guardian
the
Tales,
banners and the
and
politics.
no matter how
To
close
see
to right
people as
you are, that
individuals
doesn't mean you're
with their own hopes and
100% right.
dreams. As for my dream
All
of
I'm
building
saying
a
is,
better world,
if everything was like that,
well, every
then there
day
would be
I'm
no point
reminded
to
that it is
anything.
far more complex than I had ever imagined.
Morty, there is no
Oh my
point
God.
to anything.
God damn it. Look,
But
all I'm
it
saying
only
is if I
spurs
picked
me
up a
onward.
cool sword and the sword
To find
told
the
me to
wisdom
save
and
the
the
world
strength
because
to
the
see it
sword
through
needs
to
to
the
save the
very
world,
end.
I'd be like, okay, cool. I was gonna do that
All I'm
anyways.
saying is that was a Rick and Morty episode. The sword would be eating people.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Also, you're heading a little too close to spoiler territory unintentionally, which is funny. I'm just kidding. The sword doesn't eat people.
Morty, this is a magical sword. You can use this to win every fight.
These are your conditions.
But every time you use it, you sacrifice another version of yourself. I don't know.
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
My God.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too.
Also, these two are literally the main characters, and I am somehow, despite being the god-slaying warrior of light, I'm like their side character.
God-slaying warrior of light, Shema-slaying warrior of light. There was like a party of like 17 of those last night.
Come on,
It's just like, you know what? Being the warrior of light is an allegory for real life.
Share your conviction.
is it my
Whether
8
it
to
be on the
5 shift?
battlefield or in
Is
the
that what you're
debating
gonna call
Oh, you
it?
know how like
won't back down.
when we were growing up, our generation was told you better go to college and study hard and become like lawyers and engineers. You don't want to be the garbage man. And then we all became lawyers, engineers, and accountants.
You've found your own reason to.
Guys, we need garbage men.
Yes. Yes, I have.
See, that's just the warrior of light.
There will come a day
They live in
when
the
we can
society, and all
finally
everyone's
lay
like,
down our
"Look at this cool hero," and all the kids are like, "I want to be the hero."
But not
And
until
they all
the
became the
Valhalla have been
hero.
defeated once
They're like, guys,
and for all.
who's gonna fucking clean the toilets?
And you,
The
brother,
warrior of the
will
toilet.
have a vital
The toilet.
part to play by your words and
Guys, we
deeds.
only need 4 warriors of lights. I can't. There's not enough openings for all of you warriors of light.
They'll always
It's just
be
like real life.
naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts.
I mean,
and
apparently,
assert their moral superiority, all without
Yeah, see,
offering
look,
alternatives.
see, Dante, look. It's easy for learned elites like you to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority. Wait, never mind. I think that's me. Ah, shit. I would probably be that guy, the one who tells you what the right and wrong thing to do is. Mama, you must kill the Demon King. But
You need to kill the demon because
I need to kill the Demon
I
King.
need to kill the demon king.
It's true.
Not that they're
I don't know how
soft
this
as
bit
ever
has
wounded
not
you.
gotten old yet.
So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't
Wait,
ever
I just
change,
realized
you hear
this.
me? If you stumble,
Aww.
I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Wait, I just remembered something. I thought their callers let the Garleans listen in on their conversations. So are there a bunch of Garleans right now crying their eyes out because they're listening to like this powerful sibling speech? They all just charge and they go like, "We're sorry." They just like freedom and just like, this is the moment that turns them around.
Thank you, Alice.
Also, they're gonna freeze to death. Nah, these two are amazing. They're literally the grandchildren of the main character who died. What the fuck? Yes! 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 Well, they fucked themselves over. Big time.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alfino. Their collars were removed without complication as well.
So much for
They
that.
report no casualties. Not for their party, nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
Loser.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
Fucking corrupt leader. Literally.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Interesting. You've gotta be kidding me.
Ambush!
These guys are so funny. They literally decided to attack us.
Coming, make ready!
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
I mean, I won't lie, he'd be looking like a main character. Is he
Stop, both of you!
Interesting. Hey, I was ready to throw hands.
This child may be the worst emissary I have ever seen.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience.
The 10th Legion.
They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure.
Oh my god.
Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted.
That's depressing.
That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
I'm so happy right now.
Lies! Every word!
Oh my fucking god. He's freaking learning that there is no reinforcements.
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus.
They are taking the biggest L in history.
Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Give up.
Give up. Give up.
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision.
Are you kidding me? That's what won him over? Learning that...
Bereft of hope, and now dignity.
What do you mean? Dignity.
I release you from your duty.
Dignity.
All of you.
Imagine saying dignity when you're like trying to save your country. Our country can't be saved without its dignity. We need our slaves
I take
back.
solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity.
Is this guy about to like do something really bad?
We are ghosts, you and I. Memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
Oh my god, he's about to kill himself. Oh my god, is this seriously how the stream is gonna end? Oh my god. Should I stop this? Please stop. God, I don't think I'm ready to see this crazy old dude kill himself. Oh my god, please stop. Well, he seems extremely resolved.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
Oh my god, they're literally running to try to
I just hope we
save
get
him.
there before he and his men do something rash.
They're gonna walk in on the dude dead on the floor. Oh my god. Well, I'm speaking for myself from years ago, who have been suffering that guy's bullshit for so long. Good riddance. Oh my god, look at all these people so demotivated. They're like, wait, we were the assholes? No fucking shit. It's like, hey, are they gonna spare us?
Fucking nuke all of them.
Alright, I gotta pass the experience to my Sajay. Oh my god. These guys are so frustrating. That was, you know, I'm gonna, yeah, it escalated a lot harder than I expected. And we just had suicide on the stream. That's not cool. Don't know if I should cut that out, but whatever. I guess it wasn't.
It's part of the game.
That's true. Yeah.
It's okay.
It wasn't like shown, like the action. It was they just cut to the aftermath. So you know what? I think that's allowed. Also, the symbolism of his blood splattering over the quote-unquote chains and bonds. And all I was thinking was like, ah, yes, how tragic. Mama, hold my hand, I'm gonna cry. The end of slavery.
I mean...
Slavery.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's right. Why didn't we just join the Empire? We should, at least once a day, everyone thinks about the Roman Empire. Like, who's that? Oh,
You should join your fellow men in thinking about the Roman Empire.
Look at that. Look at that. There he is. There he is. Here he comes. I gotta close the stream before he gets here. I gotta close the stream before he gets